What's good, everyone? Welcome in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball, covering play-by-play NBA playoffs second round. Game number 4 is the Philadelphia 76ers hold a 2-1 series lead over the Atlanta Hawks as this is game 4 of the series. Sixers up 2-1. Glad to have you guys back in the stream. Once again, we got Pete, Bradley, Lucas, Dakota, Guz2 in the stream. Braden, welcome back in here. Michael in the stream, welcome in. Atlanta took game 1. The Hawks were up by 26 points in game number 1. And then a big-time comeback made by the Sixers, but they just fell just short. As the Hawks won game number 1, 128-124. Trae Young dropped down 35 points in the first game of the series. Switching over to game number 2, the Sixers controlling game number 2. Winners 118-102, where Joel Embiid dropped down 40 points. And then in game number 3 on Friday night, Philadelphia once again winning easily 127-111, where the Sixers had 6 players scoring in double figures. Joel Embiid led the way with 27 points. Glad to have you guys be a part here once again. Philadelphia coming in on the road, 3-point favorites for this matchup. I'll be covering play-by-play today before we start off the stream. I think we're going to tip off in about 15 minutes from now, so before we start off this game, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, and let's keep on going, everybody, here tonight. What's good? Summer in the stream, welcome in. Guz2 here, welcome in, and glad to have you guys in the channel. All the new people already. This is awesome, guys. So Joel Embiid has just been a huge difference maker in this series. Nobody for the Hawks able to stop Joel Embiid, and he is playing on a partially torn meniscus, and this is just so impressive. Joel Embiid, game number 1, 39 points. Game number 2, 40 points. And game number 3, 27 points. When you add up all those 3-point totals, Joel Embiid is scoring basically a point every single minute. Embiid is averaging 35.3 points per game in the 3 games in the series. He has scored 106 points total in 107 minutes in this series. That is absolutely crazy. For the Sixers, they are constantly taking it to the bucket, and this is what's been the go-to for Philadelphia, is that they're shooting the ball throughout the series 55% from the floor, 61% from 2-point range, and they're having success throughout this entire series, just attacking down the lane and getting to the basket. What's good? Solo FX on the stream, taking Philadelphia by 8. Welcome back in. We got Christian out here. What's good here, bud? Alberto on the stream from the Philippines. Welcome back in. He's taking the Sixers, same as Braden. Yeah, that's an incredible victory yesterday, Dakota, that Tennessee put up 15 on the board against LSU. So, Dakota's pumped up for the College Baseball World Series. Got a couple injury updates heading into this game. Danny Green went down 4 minutes into the Game 3 matchup on Friday. Danny Green will miss the remainder of this second round of the matchups remaining in the second round for Danny Green. As he will miss the remainder of that. That's due to right calf strain that he suffered 4 minutes into Game 3. Hey, we got a member out here. Rashad, thanks so much for joining the membership, bud. You guys are awesome in the stream. Let's get that member hype out here for Rashad. Really appreciate it, man. Right now, we're just in the pregame. Welcome, guys, all being a part of the stream. We're going to tip off, I believe, in about 12 minutes from now. D. Wade, welcome back to the house from Delaware. What's good, Malika, Ned? Welcome on the stream here, everybody. Glad to have you guys be a part here once again. 60 plus, still in the pregame. We'll tip off approximately around 11 to 10 minutes from now, most likely. So Embiid's just been a big-time difference maker. Nobody's been able to stop him. Tobias Harris has had his way throughout the series as well. Harris shooting the ball 60% from the floor in his 3 games in the series, 29 for 48. And he's averaging over 21 points per game in the 3 games of the series. What's good, Jay Ramirez? Welcome back in here, bud. Yes, I think the Nets are in some serious danger. So this just being announced around like an hour and a half ago. So this, according to sources coming out, is that the Nets say that James Harden and Kyrie Irving will both miss tomorrow night's game for Game 5 against the Bucks. So that's going to be difficult now for Brooklyn. My prediction was Brooklyn to win the title, and everything is just flipped in the Bucks' favor now to win the series. This does not look good because Kevin Durant can't do it himself, and he really needs the other players out of now the trio, because it's not the big three anymore. When not healthy, it's no longer KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. Now it's KD, Blake Griffin, and Joe Harris. And Blake Griffin and Joe Harris really need to play their best basketball in their next 3 games if the Brooklyn Nets want to shock it. So, yeah, no Kyrie and no James Harden tomorrow night. This being announced around an hour and a half ago, according to sources, that James Harden is out once again for game number 5 due to right hamstring tightness, and Kyrie Irving is out due to that right ankle sprain. What's good? Jason on the stream, welcome in. Glad to have you guys part of the channel. Bradley taking the Hawks tonight to even it up by a 4-point victory, 127-123. Kelly, welcome to the stream. Who do they have in your game Dakota puts out? Brooklyn or Detroit? I'll go Brooklyn there in that game. Joker, welcome back in. Let me know out in the chat who you got in this game tonight. Sixers or Hawks, type it in into the chat who you're rooting for. Do I see another NBA team that's in danger? Possibly the Clippers if they lose tonight. All depends on what the result of that game will be tonight. I predicted Philadelphia here in this game to go up 3-1. I think Philadelphia is going to have this series. I hope the Hawks can make it a competitive game today. It's at Atlanta. Atlanta came into this game, they won, I believe it was like 13 straight games in a row before they lost on Friday night at home against Philly in Game 3. O'Neal, welcome on the stream here. Sells Beats, welcome back in. So I think that game tonight, Utah against the Clippers, is telling, because the Clippers have been favorites like every single game in the playoffs. The Clippers have been the favorite. And the Clippers, once again, are the favorites after blowing out Utah last night, after blowing out Utah on Saturday night. But it's going to be much closer, I feel like, for that game later tonight. So we're going to tip off in about 8 minutes, everybody. Glad to have you guys be a part of the stream. DeAndre Hunter is out once again in tonight's game for Atlanta. Looks like he's going to miss the remaining part of the playoffs, according to ESPN, is that DeAndre Hunter torn a lateral meniscus, as he had his lateral meniscus tear in his right knee. So, unfortunate hit right there for the Hawks. And then Danny Green is out for the remainder of the series, going to be reevaluated in approximately 2 weeks, and that's due to a right calf strain. Hey, what's good? Braden's friend Judo, welcome to the stream here. Huge fan of my channel, appreciate it. Who will be my new champion if it happens? My prediction, so for now I've got the Clippers, but I think it'd be a fun final if it was Phoenix against the Bucks. The Suns against the Bucks, I think that would be a really good final. Both of those teams played each other twice throughout the season, and I'm just going to go back here to how they played against each other because, man, it was tight all throughout. Okay, so Phoenix and Milwaukee played each other twice this season. It was 2 wins by the Suns by a combined 2 points. First game, Phoenix won at home 125-124 against Milwaukee. Second game, the Suns beat the Bucks in overtime 128-127. So maybe we'll be able to get a series like that for the finals, because both of those teams are this playoffs has just been brutal for the injury bug, and those are 2 teams that's just completely missed out on the injury bug this year and have avoided it altogether. Like, they barely have any injuries between Phoenix and Milwaukee, and we've seen all these teams get eliminated because of the injury bug. The Celtics with Jaylen Brown, Anthony Davis and LeBron with the Lakers, Jamal Murray with the Denver Nuggets, and it's just the injury bug has just unfortunately been a part of these playoffs and throughout the season as well. And it's really took out some of the teams that a lot of people thought that could have made it for like a deep run. What's good, M-Hads in the stream? Welcome in here. Wow, Dakota's doing well with his game. Looks like Brooklyn's up by 11 in your game. All right, so we're going to tip off in about 5 minutes. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate everybody for finding my stream tonight. I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA games, college hoops as well on the channel. Very soon we'll get to action here. What's good, Gray? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Glad to have you back on the channel. Let me know your predictions out in this game, who you got, Philadelphia or Atlanta. Joel Embiid just going out on a tear throughout the series, and he is doing it on a partially torn meniscus, averaging 35.3 points per game through 3 games in this series for Joel Embiid, dropping out 39 points in Game 1, 40 points in Game 2, 27 points in Game 3, and Trae Young, after dropping down 35 in Game 1, he's been defended. Primary defender's been Ben Simmons in Game 2 and Game 3, and that's where Trae Young is averaging 24.5 points per game through those last 2 games. Bill in the stream, welcome in. He's taking Phoenix here against Philadelphia in the finals. Yeah, that's right. Luka had a neck injury. That's right, because there was one game where it was bothering him a ton, but he was able to play through the pain. Yeah, that's right. I remember Cole Anthony was out for multiple weeks that year back in the 1920 season for college hoops for UNC. Arthur, welcome to the stream here. He's taking the Sixers for this one. Dave on the stream, welcome in here. He's picking the Bucks here to come out of the Eastern Conference and the Phoenix Suns to come out of the Western Conference. Yeah, I was just talking about it, how injuries have just been brutal throughout the playoffs, and those are 2 of the teams by far that have just, throughout the entirety of the season, they've avoided the injury bug the most out of, like, everybody. Like, a lot of these teams have players, like, in and out constantly throughout the lineup. A lot of key players have been missing throughout these playoffs. And both Milwaukee and Phoenix have escaped. I predicted the Sixers tonight by 13. I've got Philadelphia winning 116-103. Welcome in Devin on the stream here. Double A, welcome back to the stream. He's taking the Sixers as well tonight. We're going to tip off in about 3 minutes. Glad to have you guys on board. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, games throughout the NBA, also games for college hoops as well when it comes back on in November. Wow, Freedom Press, welcome on. Taking Atlanta by a big margin by 32 tonight. Hey, send my thoughts right there to you, Brandon. Hopefully everything will get better for you, bud. Batasai TV, what's good here from the Philippines? A lot of awesome people out here from the Philippines. And if you didn't know, announced around an hour and a half ago, is that this is for the game tomorrow, Brooklyn against Milwaukee. The Brooklyn Nets are going to be without James Harden and Kyrie Irving. Both have been announced that they will be out tomorrow for Game 5 for Brooklyn. I actually don't bet on any of the games. I usually just make my predictions. Yeah, where I am in my state, we don't have it legalized, but like around 20 minutes away, they have it legalized in Rhode Island. But not, I'm from Massachusetts. They don't have it over here. Mike on the stream, welcome back from Taiwan. Tori, welcome in. He's from Atlanta here. He's in Costa Rica, though, taking the Hawks by 10. Welcome to the stream, Tori. That's awesome. Christian's excited for tomorrow. He's going to be hanging out with a couple of his friends. Pull day, that's great, man. Let's go to Emmanuel. Welcome back to the stream. 120 plus out in the chat. Let's go, everyone. We're going to tip off in just a moment. So, Danny Green it's announced that Danny Green will miss the remainder of this series as he is out. Due to that right calf strain, and then DeAndre Hunter is going to miss the remaining part of the playoffs for the Atlanta Hawks due to that torn lateral meniscus in his right knee. So 2 big losses for both of these teams, and in place of Danny Green for tonight's game, it's going to be Furkan Korkmaz. Guz here from the Philippines. Welcome in. First timer to stream. Paul, thanks so much for being a part of the channel here. Philadelphia up 2-1 in the series. This game is at Atlanta's court tonight, though, for the Hawks for game number 4 before the series switches back over to Philadelphia for game 5. We got a dono on the chat here. Let's get that dono hype from Mike. Really appreciate it, bud. You guys the legends on the stream. Let's get that dono hype from Mike here. You the man, brother. Philadelphia 3-point favorite. Starting 5 looks like this for the Sixers. Furkan Korkmaz will get the start in place of Danny Green tonight. Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Seth Curry, and Ben Simmons, the starting 5 for the Philadelphia 76ers. Starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks looks like this tonight. Trae Young, Bogdan Bogdanovic, John Collins, Clint Capella, and Kevin Huerter will be starting tonight for Atlanta. Philadelphia will go in the white jerseys, blue numbers, blue letters for this matchup. It's at State Farm Arena, home of the Atlanta Hawks. Before we do start off with a tip-off, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Which coach do I think will do better leading their program? Good question, Christian. I'm going to go with Duke in the future. I think it's going to be close. Both of them is going to be, I think, still pretty good, though. I'll go Duke, though, with an edge over the recruiting. Atlanta goes in the black jerseys today. Hawks control the tip. They take it up the court, miss the floater off the mark. As the Sixers come up with a defensive rebound. At the top of the key, it is Embiid. Embiid dribbles to the right wing perimeter. Embiid now right baseline. Takes the jumper over Capella. No good. Missed off the back rim. Defensive rebound picked up by the Hawks by Clint Capella. 30 seconds into the game, Atlanta has possession. Young dribbles down the lane, floats out the pass over to the top. Collins got some space, takes the 3 straight away, missed it off the mark as Simmons comes out with a defensive rebound. Ben Simmons quick up the court, drives down the lane inside, puts it up, no good, missed it off the back rim. Defensive rebound back over to the Hawks. Bogdanovic moves up the court, ball into the hands of Young as he will move the pass inside, and that leads to a layup. That's good. First 2 points on the board. It goes down by Clint Capella. What's good? Adam on the stream, welcome in. Doing pretty well, bud. Glad to have you guys be a part here once again. Russell, welcome in. Yes. Ben Simmons is from Australia. He gives it over. Embiid shot fake. Takes the jumper, 15-footer. No good off the mark by Embiid. Joel Embiid scoring a point basically every single minute in this playoff series, but 0 for 2 to start today. Selling for deep 2Js. Jumper to top of the key. No good miss by Trae Young. Defensive rebound picked up by the Sixers. Simmons right down the lane attacking with the right hand, no good. Off the backboard, too strong. Hawks will get it back. Atlanta now with the ball at the top again. Young, defended by Korkmaz. Right down the lane. Young tried to float it up, no good. Tough defense by the Sixers. Simmons comes out with a steal on Trae. Simmons gives over to Harris. Attacks down the lane, no good. Missed it off the back rim, but Ben Simmons able to clean it up and jams it down with a putback 2. 2-2 to score, 10:02 left to go in the first as the clock will stop. Alan on the stream, welcome in here. He's happy that Kevin Huerter getting the start today. Paul on the stream, thanks so much for being a part of the channel. I could pass for JJ Redick's son he puts out. Great taking the Hawks tonight by 12. Let me know out in the chat who you guys got, Philadelphia or Atlanta. We're tied up at 2, 10 minutes left to go in the first. Hawks have possession. Young at the edge of the Atlanta logo. Gives it out left corner. Catching fire. No good. Missed the 3 by Huerter. Tipped around. Couldn't grab the rebound for Collins as Embiid got the defensive board. Moves it over to Korkmaz around the perimeter. Turns the corner. Dribbles. Floater. Off the back rim. No good. Hawks will come up with a defensive rebound. Young moves it outside. Wide open 3. Got it by Bogdanovic. Out in transition. Nobody on him. Nobody back in time for Philadelphia's defense. And Bogey knocks down a triple for the Hawks. They're up 5-2. 9:32 left to go in the first. Timeout taken on the floor by Doc Rivers for Philadelphia. Great energy to start off this game so far for Atlanta. Bacon on the stream, welcome in. Yeah, I guess we connect the world out here. We got a country that I'm shocked that they got the access to technology to find my stream over here. Conrad, welcome to the stream here. He's taking the Sixers go up 3-1. Good morning out in the Philippines for you guys. Happy 7:50 in the morning if you guys are from the Philippines. So right now we're on a timeout taken on the floor. That's a big three by Bogdanovic as he hits it down. He's got 3. And then Clint Capella with a pass underneath behind the defense as he put it up and in for 2. Trae Young with 2 assists so far, and both of the scoring plays was the lead passer inside the Capella, lead passer to the left wing out in transition over to Bogdanovic. And for Philadelphia, cold start from the floor for the Sixers. The Sixers have been lighting it up throughout this entire series. Philadelphia came into this game shooting the ball 55% through 3 games. And that was 61% shooting for Philadelphia with their 2-point shots. And so far, Philadelphia is 1 for 7 from 2. Instead of going to the rim, Joel Embiid, he took 2 deep jumpers. One at the right baseline, a deep 2, and then one a 15-footer at the free throw circle that missed. So Joel Embiid 0 for 2 from the floor, and then Tobias Harris missed a shot, and Ben Simmons got the putback slam dunk. So that's the only 2 points of the game so far for Philadelphia. Yeah, definitely here. For the Hawks, indeed. Gallinari and Lou Williams going to have to go big off the bench in today's game. Herter had a good look at the left corner. Every single time that a Hawks player has attempted a 3, the whole crowd just rises up in the ATL, getting ready for that one to drop, and the whole crowd exploded when Bogdanovic dropped down the 3, leading to the timeout. I've got the Clippers tonight to tie it up at 2. If the Clippers don't tie it up at 2, it's looking like the Jazz is going to take it. We got 200 plus in the stream. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right now we're in a timeout. 9:32 left to go first quarter. Hawks by 3. Yeah, that was a quick timeout. LSU Tigers, welcome to stream here. I think the +5 is on Utah, I believe. Because Utah is the underdog for the Clippers. The Sixers were coming into this game 3-point favorites. And the Clippers, I believe, are 5-point favorites tonight at home against Utah. We get back to action. It's going to be Philadelphia ball. Seth Curry, bounce pass into the hands of Embiid, hands it off to Curry around the perimeter. Curry dribbles back to the right corner of the front court, gives it outside to Embiid. Embiid defended by Capella, dribbles up, backs his way, turnaround jumper. And he missed another mid-range shot by Joel Embiid off the mark, hit the front rim. 0 for 3 to start off this game by Embiid. Defensive rebound picked up by Atlanta. They got possession, lob over the top, and that is good for 2 more by the Hawks. Right behind the defense, Clint Capella scores. Attacking the lane, Korkmaz leads in with a quick bucket for 2. Hawks have possession, 8:45 in the first. Young has it, defended by Simmons now at the left wing. 15 on the shot clock, Trae Young has it at the left wing. Bounce pass left corner. They double team. Leads to the open 3. Bogey drops it down with a trifecta triple. Bogdanovic 2 threes right out of the gate as the Hawks lead 10-4. 6 points out of the 10 by Bogdanovic. 8:20 left to go in the first. At the left elbow, Harris backs his way. A flop by the Hawks on the grounds. Bogdanovic, no call, but he missed the layup either way. Atlanta will have the ball right back. Hawks dribble top of the key, back outside. Bogey launches another 3. This one hit the rim short. Tipped up around the perimeter. Ben Simmons comes up with a steal. Nobody there to able to get behind him, and that will lead to a 2-handed jam by Ben Simmons. Oh, man. What a defensive play right there by Ben Simmons, deflecting the rebound that was tipped to the perimeter by Atlanta. 10-6 with 7:45 left to go in the first. Young at the top of the free throw circle. Step back 3. No good. Missed by Trae Young. Defensive rebound picked up for the Sixers. What's good? Hassan here. Welcome to the stream. Joe, welcome on board here, guys. You the man. Julio, welcome all on the stream. We got 7:38 left to go in the first. Away from the basketball, quick whistle here. It's going to be a foul picked up by Herter. Away from the ball. First personal foul. Jeff, welcome back into the channel. We got Uncle Pizzle. What's good there, man? Things going pretty well. Ben, welcome in here. Glad to have you guys back from London. Underneath the Sixers score, that is good for 2. 10-8 with 7:20 left to go in the first. Young dribbles at the left elbow. Bounce pass top of the key to Herter. Herter dribbles to the right wing, defended 1-on-1 by Korkmaz. Gets around the right baseline dribble. Herter, fade away. Gets it. As that is good for 2 by Kevin Herter. Got the start tonight for Atlanta. 7 minutes left to go in the first. At the left baseline, backing his way inside. The key is Harris. Harris puts it up, and that is good. Inside, underneath the hoop for 2. Now the scoring starting to pick up. 6:50 left to go in the first. Young moves over top of the key. Bogdanovic dribbles towards his left. Now at the left elbow. Takes it down the lane. Bogdanovic floats it up. No good off the back rim. Ripped off the glass, and Joel Embiid comes out with a defensive rebound. Embiid moves over to Harris on the outside. 6.5 in the first. Harris back over to Embiid. Passes it over the head of Ben Simmons and went off the back rim. He wasn't even in his shooting motion, and it hit the back rim. Lob over the top. The Hawks get possession. Couldn't put it back. Capella too strong off the glass. I took the Sixers tonight in this game. Philadelphia has a Curry. Another poor possession leads to a turnover. That pass too tall. Off the backboard again. Young, a wide open 3. That is way off the mark. Just got to take your time with that shot there for Trey. He was wide open at the right wing, and it sailed to the bottom left part of the backboard. 3-point shot by Curry. That's off the right side of the rim, and it goes out of bounds. A lot of poor looks right now from the floor, or more so that they've had good looks, but poor shooting motions that they've had so far. What's good? Dave on the stream, welcome in. We got Connor, welcome back to the stream here, guys. Josh taking the Sixers, welcome in here, bud. Herter gets the inbound, 5:40 left to go in the first. Herter at the left wing, attacks right down the lane, bounce pass right corner to Collins. Collins puts it up, and no good, rattled out. Ball's in the ground, and B dives out, comes up with a defensive rebound. Here goes the Sixers up the court. Korkmaz has it at the right wing, bounce pass to Harris, got some space. Open jumper, takes it, makes it, as that is good at the right elbow by Tobias Harris. We're even at 12. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and appreciate everybody for being a part here on the channel. Right corner perimeter, Trae Young defended 1-on-1 by Embiid. Young, thinking about doing a step back, draws the contact, and that'll be a personal foul assessed to Embiid, as the clock will stop with 5:05 in the first. Trae Young shooting here at the free throw line. Even at 12 with 5:05 left to go. What's good? Roger on the stream here once again from Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. I did not know that, Janken. That is interesting. And Trae Young at the free throw line missed both of them. Philadelphia gets the ball right back. Korkmaz turns the corner, missed the layup. Too tall off the glass. Defensive rebound picked up by the Hawks. So right behind the defense, and John Collins missed the alley-oop jam. This has been a sloppy game so far. Simmons comes out with a rebound, attacks the lane, defended by Capella. Moves out left corner, Korkmaz. Back out left wing to the top into the hands of Embiid. Embiid dribbles, pro hop at the free throw circle. Puts it up, off the back rim, gets fouled. Clock will stop with 4:28. Believe the personal foul is going to get assessed to John Collins. John Collins should have had an easy 2. Trae Young with a beautiful alley-oop pass behind the defense. Wide open Collins, wasn't it? He missed a slam dunk. Nody on the stream, welcome in here, taking the Sixers. First shot good at the line by Embiid. What's good? Vegas on the stream. Yeah, it would be magnets there, Jan Can. I actually didn't know that. That's interesting. All right, so we're going to go on a timeout. 13-12 Philadelphia up by 1. Yeah, I'm looking that up right now. I didn't think so. Yeah, so it's not an actual it's not an actual magnet in the ball. Yeah, that's why I was like I never heard of that before. So that's more used as a term for somebody who just keeps on drilling shots left and right. So there's actually yeah. So there's no magnet in a basketball. Rondo in the stream, welcome in here. Hoping that the Hawks will get the W. So right now we're in the timeout, 4:28 left to go in the first. It's been a sloppy game so far. Multiple opportunities for both these teams to score. It's just been an odd game because Philadelphia is shooting the ball much lower than what they've done so far throughout this entire playoff season. They came in shooting the ball around 52% from the floor. They've been stone cold from today. They start out shooting the ball 1 for 8. They're now 6 for 16 shooting for Philadelphia. And Joel Embiid's taken a lot of deep attempts. Joel Embiid 0 for 3, taking all his shots that he's attempted have been deep 2-point shots. So Embiid hit the free throw. He's got 1 point so far. Top scorer for the Sixers is Tobias Harris with 6. And then 4.6 rebounds and 2 assists by Ben Simmons. Joel Embiid's already got 7 boards. And for Atlanta, top scorer is Bogdanovic with 2 threes. He's got 6. And Trae Young's got no points but 4 assists. What's good? Pete on the stream, welcome in. We got Rick in here, welcome in. Dyer, welcome to the stream. I'm just covering this one tonight. Coco Peds, welcome back in. Realty, welcome in. Taking the Sixers in 6. Yeah, I heard about that, Rick. So Kyrie and James Harden, it was announced around 2 hours ago that Kyrie and James Harden's going to miss Game 5. Yeah, so that's just a huge loss for Brooklyn. The whole series is just switched into Milwaukee's favor now. So this has been an odd start to the game. Trae Young, both of the stars, Trae Young and Joel Embiid combining to shoot the ball 0 for 7. With Embiid scoring 1 point and Young scoring 0 points. Trae's got 4 assists so far. Second free throw at the line by Embiid, and that one goes through. We have 4:28 left to go in the first, and the Sixers up by 2, 14-12. Atlanta has possession. At the top of the key, it's Young. Young looking to pass it, moves it inside to Capella. Capella, no good, and tough defense from behind by Embiid. Contested late, and Embiid comes out with a defensive rebound. Simmons moves it out left wing to Korkmaz, and Atlanta back in the break gets called for a reach-in foul. Hey, that's awesome there, Dakota. Best of luck to your team against Virginia. I think Blake Griffin should be a good to go for the next game. Yeah, Blake Griffin's going to be good to go. Him and Joe Harris are the main two. That now they're part of the trio with KD since Kyrie and Harden went down. Jumper to free throw circle. No good miss by Embiid off the back rim. Defensive rebound picked up for the Hawks. They moved up the court to Bogdanovic at the right wing perimeter. He dribbles. Bogdanovic defended one-on-one, now dribbles right baseline, takes the jumper, contested late by Hill of Philadelphia. They grabbed the offensive rebound with Capella. Underneath again, tough defense on back-to-back possessions inside by Joel Embiid, and the Sixers come up with a defensive rebound. Attacking the lane, Simmons. Missed the shot underneath the hoop, no good off the mark. A defensive board right back to the Hawks. They move it inside, pass deflected, and Philadelphia comes out with a steal. Simmons at the top, moves over outside. Curry got a lot of space, takes the three, splash. Seth Curry drills it as that is good. 17-12 with 3 minutes left to go in the first. Young dribbles, and now underneath, he puts it up, no good off the backboard. They're not making any extra passes. They just drive with one player to the bucket and not make another pass to get a better look. Simmons passes underneath. Watch out. Right baseline trail, and that leads to the two-handed dunk by Matisse Thybulle. Sixers extended. They're up by 7. 2:40 left to go in the first. If the Hawks don't get something here to get any rhythm, they're going to have to take a timeout quick. They will get that one, though. That goes down. As it goes down by Bogdanovic. Nice cut into the key and hits the mid-range J. Luke on the stream, welcome in here. So that is not like your usual trio, but that's the trio now that Brooklyn stuck with is Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, and Joe Harris. Compared to what the Bucks got for their trio of Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Jrue Holiday. Step back three at the left corner. Hits it again. Trifecta. Another one by Seth Curry. Puts up the Sixers by 8. 2 minutes left to go in the first. Part of a 14-2 run for Philadelphia, 22-14. Top of the key three. Missed off the back rim, no good for Atlanta. Too strong off the back rim. And it's going to go right back over to the Sixers. Curry got some space. Bounce pass behind his back to Embiid. Gives it outside to Curry. Curry attacks the lane with the right hand. Scoop, score up and in off the window. Seth Curry. Oh, man. He is pulling in his inner older brother type of style game here, trying to interchannel that right now. Philadelphia largest lead by 10. Right down the lane attacking. Good for 2. Bogdanovic hits it. Single-handedly keeping Atlanta at bay in this game and will go to the free throw line and shoot the and one. Bogdanovic gets contacted by George Hill. Bogey's got 10 out of the 16 for the ATL. Bebot on the stream, welcome in. Taking the Sixers to go up 3-1. Jose, what's good here? Glad to have you on the stream. Steven, welcome in here. Taking the Hawks to come back. Still got a lot of time left to go. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. And appreciate everybody for finding my stream. Let me know out in the chat who you got, Philadelphia or Atlanta. Free throw, missed, no good off the mark by Bogdanovic. Joel Embiid. Yeah, he's just stretching out right now. There's nothing wrong about Embiid, but we were just showing on the replay, or just showing on the monitor that he's stretching out a little bit. So he's sending out Dwight Howard into the game. Right baseline dribble, puts it up, good. Wide open shot, floats it up, and good for 2 by Hill. Sixers up by 10. Final minute in the first quarter. Left baseline dribble. Williams, nice pass to the right corner. 3 in the air, no good. Atlanta missed it off the back rim. They come up with offensive rebound. Gallinari, shot fake. Attacks the lane, puts it up over Howard, and he draws the contact and the foul. It's going to send 2 free throws in the line by Gallinari. Dwight Howard picks up the blocking foul. Yeah, great win yesterday for Phoenix. 48 seconds left to go. Jobert, welcome to the stream here. First shot by Gallinari. That one's up. That one's good. Second free throw coming up at the line by Gallinari. Final 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And that free throw is good. Philadelphia has possession, attacking the lane. Shake Milton missed it, but a follow jams it down with a putback dunk by Dwight Howard. Once again, Sixers up by 10, 28-18. Atlanta moves over top of the free throw circle. Okongwu hands it off, lob over the top to Okongwu, and he gets contacted trying to go for the alley-oop again. It's issued to Hill, and it's going to be the second personal foul picked up of the game by Hill of Philadelphia. So at the line shooting 2 is Okongwu. First shot is good. I'm just covering this one tonight. So yeah, this is the only one for tonight here. Second shot's good. They always put those games on late. They put it on like 10 o'clock my time. It doesn't even start until like 10:15 or so. 18 seconds left to go in the first. Milton has the possession at the top of the key. Gives it outside the right wing perimeter to Harris. Right baseline dribble off a double team. Harris able to sneak his way. Nice pass over to Thibault, but a huge rejection at the baseline by Okongwu. Atlanta has it back. 2 seconds left to go in the first. Floater, no good. Hit the rim short. Missed by the Hawks, and we end the first quarter. And Philadelphia up by 8, 28-20. Alright, so first quarter in the books as we got 500 plus in the stream. Let's go, everybody. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams here. This has just been a really odd first quarter. Not really much for Joel Embiid, not really much at all for Trae Young. And really odd to see him miss 2 free throws. As Trae Young 0 for 5 from the floor, no points, 5 assists. They've had so many chances by Atlanta in that first quarter. They had a solid opportunity behind the defense for John Collins with an alley-oop dunk, and he missed the dunk. And they've missed a ton of layups that they had opportunities to make those underneath. And Philadelphia too, they had a slow start shooting the ball. They went 1 for 8 today from the 1 for 8 to start off this game for the Sixers. Now they're at 48%, 12 for 26. Top scorer for Philadelphia, that's Seth Curry, as he has had a terrific first quarter, making 2 3-point shots, 8 points by Curry, 6 points by Tobias Harris, and then Joel Embiid's only got 2 points, both to the free throw line, missing all his 4 shot attempts have been deep twos, not going to the bucket, and instead Embiid's got 2 points both to the line and 9 rebounds. Top rebounder. Yeah, well, it wasn't really hot today over here where I am. It was downpouring rain all day long. I think it was only like 70 where I am. Wow, 98 degrees in Denver. Sean Sam, welcome to the stream here. Ooh, let's see. A team to beat the Bucks in a video game. Maybe a potential NBA Finals preview. Go for the Phoenix Suns there, Dakota. You feel free to play with them. Both of those teams are healthy. My prediction was Brooklyn to win the title, but that whole series is now just switched in favor of Milwaukee. This is just like Donovan Mitchell on Saturday, where he had no points in the first quarter, and then he exploded for 16. So, Atlanta gets right back into this game if Trae Young does explode here in the second quarter. That was an odd first quarter to cover. It felt like more turnovers than we had. We only had 3 combined turnovers. I think the reason why is because it was missed. It was more missed shots. That's why, and it was going up the court the other way. It was a lot of missed open shots, too. Oh, yeah, I got it on 4-second. I can put it on a further slow mode for you guys, if you like. Yeah, I'll go 8. Okay, so here we go. We get right back to action in the second quarter. Let's get that slow mode hype out in the chat. We'll go a little bit more. 28-20. Yeah, you can be Phoenix if you like, Dakota. 11:40 left to go in the second as we start off the second quarter. At the left wing, Gallinari. Shot fake, dribbles left baseline on Harris. Gets inside the key, moves over to Okongwu. Right-handed hook shot, and he missed it. Dwight Howard picks up the defensive rebounds. The 5 in the court for the Sixers. Shake Milton. Hill, Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, and Dwight Howard. At the right baseline, lob over the top. It's Harris into the hands of Howard. Howard passes back instead of putting it up underneath the bucket, and it results in a turnover. Atlanta back out right corner. 3 in the air. No good. Air ball. Missed by Snell. And defensive rebound picked up by the Sixers. 5 in the court for the Hawks. Snell, Okongwu, Gallinari, Herter. And also out there on the court, that was underneath Lou Williams, too. What's good? Blinks in the stream. Hey, Money. Glad to have you back in. I am Daniel. Welcome in. Hot day out in Phoenix for you guys. I heard it's like 115 over there. Nobody's at the score so far in the second quarter. Already through the first minute. Lou Williams attacking the lane. Passes underneath to Okongwu. He's stripped underneath. And the Hawks will get the ball back. Yeah, so the Bucks have never won this year at Brooklyn. Left wing 3 off the inbound. Missed by Bogdanovic. Offensive rebound. Gallinari keeps alive. Backs his way. Turn around. Over Thybulle. Rattled out. Defensive board picked up for the Sixers. Milton. Dribbles. Turns the corner. Drives. Floats it up over the top with a huge slam dunk. Alley-oop goes down by Dwight Howard as the Sixers up by 10. 30-20 with 10:20 left to go in the second. Right down the lane, dribble drive inside. And then Dwight Howard will pick up a blocking foul. Wow. Dwight Howard throwing it down with a huge two-handed alley-oop jam just moments ago. This will be Lou Williams at the line shooting too. Hey, maybe someday there, Kelly. Tyrone, welcome to the stream here from the Bahamas. Perry, what's good here from the Philippines? Brandon, welcome in from Arizona as well. Stay safe out there, guys. Second free throw is good. Both of them go down by Lou. Philadelphia possession with 10:15 left to go in the second. They'll take it past half court. Shake Milton running the point. Milton gives over to Harris. Harris defended 1-on-1 by Bogdanovic. Turns the corner, dribbles inside, floats up the mid-range shot and gets it. That is 2 more for Tobias Harris for the Sixers, as he has got himself 8 points, tied with Curry as the top scorer for Philadelphia. The Hawks will bring it up the court, and they'll burn a timeout with 9:56 left to go in the second. All right, so we're going to take a timeout right now. 9:56 left to go in the second quarter. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified future live streams here that I cover. I cover play-by-play of NBA games, also college hoops games as well when it comes back on in November. We have a couple links out here in the chat. Feel free to check them out. If anybody would like to become a channel member, what the membership gets you is shout-outs for every single one of my live streams at the very end for all channel members. We got currently 31 channel members, and also there's special live streams for channel members that at least once per month I cover a non-basketball related sport. Could be like an NFL game or a NASCAR race or Major League Baseball game for a membership live stream for members and mods. Yes, there, I got you there, Dakota. So definitely play with the Suns there, man. Appreciate my man, Uncle Pizzle. You guys legends in the stream. Check out that link I posted out in the chat, too, if anybody's interested in Behind the Arc basketball merchandise. We have a lot of cool stuff on the merchandise site. That link's also in the chat. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers. And that link's out in the chat. All 4 of those links, Discord, Twitter, merchandise, and memberships are all posted down below in the description of this video. Adalberto, welcome to stream here. So Austin Rivers played a couple seasons with the Clippers. He played 2015 to 2018 with the Clippers. Michael James in the stream from the Philippines. We got Leonard. Welcome to stream. Yeah, the big problem for Atlanta throughout this entire series has been the interior matchup. Capella throughout this series hasn't been able to produce big numbers, and then Embiid's just been going off. Today it's been different though. Like Embiid's missed 4 shots. In Philadelphia, they have multiple players that can just drive downhill. That's the thing, and they take it right to the bucket. Whereas Atlanta, they'll be able to grab the victory usually when they're red hot from 3, and tonight they're struggling from 3-point range. So the Hawks are 2 for 11 from the outside. And that's why it's been just a low-scoring game. We're back to action, and Atlanta will take it up the court. They settle for another deep 2, and they missed it off the mark. Sixers come up with a defensive rebound by 10. 9:40 in the second. Out to the left wing. It's Hill. Hill defended by Williams. Hill gives it over at the left baseline. Ball into the hands to Thibault. Jab step working on Gallinari. Missed the jumper though at the left baseline. Offensive rebound. Howard passes and it gets intercepted by Lou Williams. Williams dribbles up the court. Ball poked loose. Goes out of bounds on the near side of the court. And the Hawks will get it back with 9:23 left to go. Kenko on the stream here from Jamaica, taking the Sixers. Welcome on the stream. Let me know out in the chat who you got in today's game, Philadelphia or Atlanta. Good start for Dakota, looks like. His son's up 3-0 in his video game. Inbound coming up for the Hawks. Hawks will get the ball into the hands of Young. Young at the top of the key, gets around Thibault, dribbles. Bounce pass underneath, and that's a nice shot right there. Right down the lane, cuts the basket, receives the pass behind the defense, and John Collins scores up and in for 2. Nice pass by Trae Young. Those are the buckets that you gotta have if you're the Atlanta Hawks. Behind the defense, able to make that extra pass, and Trae Young's got himself his 6th assist of the game. 9 minutes left to go in the second. Jumper at the left baseline. No good. Hit rim short by Harris. Defensive rebound picked up for the Hawks. Hawks have it up the court with Gallinari. Hands it off around the perimeter. Bogdanovic. Dribbles back outside to the right wing. Bounce pass to Gallinari. Gallinari, right baseline dribble on Milton. Backs his way inside the key. Gallinari puts it up. Contacted and fouled. Shake Milton picks up the personal foul. It'll send Gallinari back to the free throw line shooting 2. Gallinari today, perfect 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. He's got 2 points. So Kyrie will not be playing tomorrow. So that was announced around over 2 hours ago. So Kyrie has been ruled out. Same as James Harden for the Nets. So that's going to be difficult tomorrow. So Kyrie and James Harden have both been ruled out for game number 5 tomorrow. First shot is good. At the line by Gallinari. Puts it within 7. 32-25 Philadelphia. Second free throw to cut into the Hawks deficit, and that one is through. Makes it a 6-point game. Gallinari perfect at the line, 4 for 4 today. 8.5 left to go in the second. Milton at the right baseline, dribbles up underneath the hoop, circles around the rim, gives it outside to the top of the key, ball into the hands to Harris, dribbles to the right elbow, takes it down the lane, moves it out to the top. That'll be a 3 taken straight away. Missed by Thibault, offensive rebound with 3 black jerseys out in front defending, and Atlanta couldn't box out, and Dwight Howard picked up the offensive board. And Howard gets contacted and fouled in the post. Clock will stop with 8:13. This will be a shooting foul, sending Dwight Howard to the line shooting 2. So the Sixers with Doc Rivers resting Embiid. Joel Embiid has played 11 minutes so far. Dwight Howard getting the 5 other minutes. First shot no good at the line by Embiid, or by Dwight Howard. Embiid's getting ready very soon to check into the game. He's got a towel around his left shoulder. Second shot good by Howard. And Alan, welcome to the stream here from Panama. Thanks so much for finding my channel. 8:10 left to go before halftime. Gallinari hands it off to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic moves it outside, right wing Collins. Hands it off to Young, turns the corner, floater, gets it. Finally, Trae Young on the board for his first 2 of the game as he floats through the teardrop. 1 for 6 from the floor, just made his first one. Milton dribbles right baseline, floats it up, no good off the back rim. Defensive rebound picked up for the Hawks. They have a chance to put it to a 1-possession game with a shot made. Williams dribbles, got space, left baseline fade away. And before he went into a shot attempt, Philadelphia picks up a reach and foul. Yeah, and Embiid is back. Thanks so much for the update there, Dennis. Yeah, I saw Embiid early in this game. He was stretching out. So Embiid has checked right back into the game. So Atlanta slowly trying to make a comeback in here, puts it to a 5-point game, and Embiid for Philadelphia is just checked back into the game. Joe, thanks so much on the stream. Thanks so much for the sub, brother. Appreciate it. Virginia, welcome to the stream from the Philippines. Trae Young will inbound it. Ball into the hands to Lou Williams. Hands it off to Trae. 15 on the shot clock. 7:40 left to go in the second. Trae attacks the lane. Floats it up over Embiid. Missed it. No good. Hit the front rim. Offensive rebound. Relentless. Clint Capella scores. Underneath off the turnaround. Inside a post and puts it to a 1-possession game. Relentless to grab that offensive rebound and fight out that possession by Capella. Simmons has it at the left baseline. Moves it out top of the key to Curry. Curry dribbles to the right elbow. Pass behind his back outside. Embiid takes the 3. Hits it. As it's good by Joel Embiid at the left wing. Approaching 7 minutes left to go. Sixers by 6, 36-30. Hawks have possession. They hand it off to Trae. Trae defended top of the key by Harris 1-on-1. 12 on the shot clock. Young dribbles towards his right. Now at the right elbow. Floats it up. No good. Missed the floater off the front rim out of bounds. Last touch by the Sixers. As the Hawks will keep it with 14 on the shot clock. What's good? Caesar in the stream. Welcome in. Glad to have you guys be a part of the channel. 500 plus watching. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Let's go, everybody. Atlanta has made this into a game. Philadelphia, it's going to be a Hawks inbound coming up. So Atlanta will get the inbound, trailing by 6. Hawks looking to inbound it. Young will move it over to Capella, back outside of Williams. Back out left wing perimeter. Young turns the corner. Moves out top of the key. Williams dribbles up as he will draw the contact and the foul. That will be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Lou Williams. Tyrese Maxey into the game for the first time today, and he picks up a quick blocking foul by Maxey in his first 10 seconds in the game. From Israel here, Amir Daniel, welcome to the stream. My prediction before the playoffs was the Nets, but that's looking like it's really slim right now because Kyrie and James Harden are both out. Thanks so much for watching from Israel here. With a dedication out on the stream in the middle of the night at 3:30 in the morning. Second free throw. That is good. by Lou Williams. 4-point game with 6.5 remaining in the second. Embiid passes underneath to Simmons as he puts it up and in off the backboard. That's good for 2 by Simmons and 1. He gets fouled in the post. .635 left to go. Simmons will shoot 1 at the line. Lou Williams picks up the blocking foul underneath. That's just a clear-cut size differential there. As Embiid passed it underneath the hoop to Simmons, who cut straight away, and Simmons just puts it over Lou Williams for 2. The free throw missed by Simmons. Defensive rebound picked up for the Hawks. 6.5 left to go. Williams gives over to Gallinari, dribbles towards his left, passes back outside to Young, wide open, spots up, takes the 3, got it, and the whole crowd explodes. Triple Trey puts it to a 3-point game, 38-35 as they rise up on the home court here at State Farm Arena out in the ATL. 6 minutes left to go in the second. Philadelphia has possession at the left elbow. Embiid, defended by Capella, 1-on-1. Backs his way inside the key. Embiid puts it up with the right hand, scores over Capella. That's a tough bucket for 2. Sixers now up by 5, 40-35 with under 6 left to go before halftime. Hawks have the ball. Trey receives the pass, dribbles towards his right, gets around Simmons, puts it up off the top of the backboard, looking to create something, and the ball gets poked out of bounds. Last touched. I believe it's going to be out by the Hawks, and this should be Philadelphia ball. Yeah, Trae Young just trying to be fancy with that play. I know what he was going for. He was going for top of the backboard for Capella to slam it down to energize the crowd. I get you right there. That play would have just lit this arena through the roof. But Philadelphia with Embiid inside the post, he read that perfectly. And just defended tough and knew that play exactly. Philadelphia will take it up the court. We have a quick whistle. It's going to be on the Hawks. They pick up a personal foul away from the ball. What's good? Derek on the stream. Welcome in. Philadelphia get the inbound. 5:35 left to go. I've never done soccer games before. I've done, from time to time, I've covered NFL games, Major League Baseball games, NASCAR races. I might do one someday. I've never, gotten big into soccer, though. Off the inbound, ball poked from behind, out of bounds. Philadelphia will keep it. 5:34 left to go in the second. Harris moves it over to Embiid at the right wing. Embiid defended 1-on-1, backs his way in Capella right baseline. Back out to the top, Maxey swings over to Curry. Curry passes left corner 3 in the air. Gets it. That goes down by Tobias Harris. The triple in Philadelphia up by 8, 43-35. Top of the key 3. Bang, bang. Delivers by Trae Young with back-to-back triples for Triple Trey. Sixers up by 5. Trae Young now with 8 points in the second. At the left wing, Maxey gives over to Simmons. Simmons backs his way, spin move in the post. Back out top of the key, Harris looking for another 3. Splash as he drills it. Tobias Harris back-to-back 3s himself as well. Hawks down by 8 again. 4:50 left to go in the second. Floater off the back rim, no good. Defensive rebound picked by Embiid. Pushing tempo for the Sixers. On transition, Harris dumps it off to the trail. Simmons puts it up off the top of the backboard, no good. Over 3 defenders in the post, gets his own rebound back. Moves it outside right wing, Curry. Dumps it off right baseline to Embiid. Embiid defended 1-on-1 by Capella. Shot fake. Dribbles at the right block. Turnaround. Takes and makes it. Oh, what a tough shot, and scores with a hand in the face by Joel Embiid at the right baseline. Puts up the Sixers by 10, 48-38. Hawks have possession. Young at the right wing perimeter. Thought about taking a step back 3. Gives the extra pass to Collins. Takes the 3. Too strong off the glass. Tried to bank it. Defensive rebound picked up for the Sixers. Curry over to the right wing. Harris passes right baseline. Dribble Maxey. Bounce pass off the trail. Simmons dumps it off to Embiid. Watch out as he got fouled in the slam dunk opportunity. And it will be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Joel Embiid. Clock will stop with 3:57 left to go. Philadelphia is pushing the ball up the court fast here. Back-to-back 3 is made before the last miss by the Hawks by Trae Young, and then Tobias Harris making back-to-back 3-point shots as well in response. Abdelay in the stream, welcome in. Lanil on the stream, thanks so much for finding my channel. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We got 600 plus right now watching. This is not a good sign for the Hawks. Trae Young was just issued a technical foul, and this will send Seth Curry to the free throw line shooting 1. And that was an off-balance free throw that hit the front rim and missed by Curry. So a lot going on there. I don't get why he was issued a technical. If you're the refs, come on, you gotta let that roll. You need to let that roll if you're the referees here. What I've seen the past couple nights, it's just been inexcusable. First free throw is good at the line, and Embiid now shooting his 2 shots with a blocking foul. Philadelphia in the bonus. Second shot by Embiid, he hits it. So the Sixers up by 12. 3:50 left to go before halftime. Young moves it outside, right wing Herter. Herter defended one-on-one by Maxey. Right baseline dribble. Gives out left corner. Catch and fire. Bogdanovic. No good off the right side of the rim as Tobias Harris snags the defensive rebound in the corner. Moves up the court quick. Curry out to the right corner. 3 in the air. Maxey wide open. Delivers. As that is good for another 3 by Philadelphia. Spot on ball movement. Leads the Sixers to their largest lead tonight so far. Up by 15. 53-38. 3:20 left to go before halftime. Philadelphia on a 15-3 run. Missed 3 around the perimeter. Atlanta not taking it to the bucket lately. And the Sixers have just keep on making extra pass after extra pass. Attacking the lane. Simmons, turnaround right in the post. Gets possession and scores for 2 more. He banks it. The Hawks gotta take a timeout. Should have been done a while ago. Young will dribble up the court and they will finally take their timeout now with 2:57 left to go. Clock will stop. Sixers lead by 17. So this game has gotten out of control. Carlito, welcome to the stream here from the Philippines. So right now we take a timeout in this game. And Philadelphia starts off the game cold from the floor. 1 for 8 shooting by the Sixers. And they are just... every single possession they've got, they are either taking a wide open 3 off at least 1 or 2 extra passes, or they're going straight to the bucket and attacking the rim. And this has been the problem all series long for Atlanta, is that Philadelphia came into the series, 3 games in the series, the Sixers made 137 shots out of 248 shot attempts and shot the ball 55% from the floor. And then Philadelphia is... They made 61% of their 2-point shots throughout this entire series. And after a 1 for 8 shooting start by the Sixers, they are currently right now shooting the ball 21 for 35 after a 1 for 8 start. They are 60% shooting from the floor after they started out cold in this game. So we have under 3 minutes left to go. 2:57 remaining in the second. Top scores, Tobias Harris has set the tone all throughout the series. Tobias Harris is shooting the ball just shy of 60% throughout this entire series. And once again, Harris is shooting even at 60% today. 6 for 10, perfect 2 for 2 from 3, 14 points leads the way. Great shot selections on his 3-point shots left open. He will take them and make them, and then when he does get guarded around the perimeter, he will find a way to cut open to the bucket and attack the lane, receive the pass, and score underneath the hoop. So Harris leads the way with 14. Joel Embiid's got a double-double already, 11 points and 10 rebounds. And then Ben Simmons has got 10 rebounds as well. And Ben Simmons has got 8 points so far, too, along with 5 assists. For Atlanta, top scorer, Bogdanovic got 10 points. He had 2 quick threes in this game. And then Trae Young's got 8, along with 6 assists. John Collins struggling tonight, 1 for 7 from the floor, and he has missed both of his 3-point shot attempts. Two 3-point shot attempts he has missed. Yeah, that was tough to tell, Robert, because that play just happened so fast. What's good, Tariq? Welcome in here from Thailand once again. Let me know out in the chat who you're rooting for here. If you're taking the Sixers or the Hawks, if you guys are new, welcome on to the stream, everyone. We almost got 600 out in the chat. If you're new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. This is my only stream tonight. I plan on being back tomorrow, game number 5, covering the Bucks against the Nets. And just the injury news update is that Kyrie Irving and James Harden are both out for tomorrow's game, for game 5. So that is tough tomorrow for Brooklyn. We get back to action. Largest lead by Philadelphia. Atlanta will throw up a pass here, and they go over the top and throw it down with a two-handed dunk by Capella. Alley-oop jam puts it to a 15-point game. 2:40 left to go before halftime. Harris shot fake. Bounce pass into the hands of Embiid. Backs his way. Inside a key. Ball poked loose from behind. It will stay Philadelphia ball with 2:33 remaining on the clock. 10 on the shot clock. And Philadelphia will get the inbound. 8 on the shot clock now. They have it at the left elbow. Embiid, jumper over Capella. Too easy as he drills it for Joel Embiid. Puts the Sixers once again up by 17. Atlanta has the ball. Bounce pass to Capella. Shot fake in the post. Falls down. Moved it out to the top of the key. Bogdanovic takes a 3, but whistles. It will stop time. Capella had to be helped up to his feet. He's okay, though. So Atlanta will get the inbound. 2:16 left to go. Brandon taking the Sixers and the Suns in the final. What's good, Star One? Welcome in here from the Philippines. Aya from the stream here. Welcome in from Jamaica. Got a lot of great supporters, you guys, from the Philippines, from Jamaica, Trinidad, and Tobago. You guys are awesome here on the channel. A lot of awesome international reach. Tobias Harris checks out of the game. Matisse Thybulle comes into the game for Harris, and also Tyrese Maxey will check out of the game, and that will put Korkmaz back into the game for Philadelphia. Backing his way inside the post, turn around, banks it. That is good by John Collins. He was looking for a call, couldn't get one. The ref said play on. 15-point game again. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Sixers up 57-42. At the top of the free throw circle, Simmons gives it over to Embiid. Embiid off a double team. Pump fake. Backs his way left baseline. Moves across court. Thybulle. Pass deflected. Collins comes up with a tip. Thybulle gets it back. They move it out left wing perimeter. Curry launches the 3. Hand to the face and splash. He drills it by Seth Curry. Unbelievable game from Curry so far, making his 3rd triple now with 11 points. Trey, inside the key, puts it up, no good. Ben Simmons comes out with a block underneath on Young. Here goes Simmons, dribbles behind his back, moves out to the top. Thybulle, open 3, straight away. Missed it, no good. As Bogdanovic crashes the glass with a defensive rebound. Minute 15 left to go in the second. At the left elbow, jumper. Bogdanovic hits it, as that is good. What's good, Paul in the stream? Welcome in. Yeah, just this one tonight. Omer in the stream, welcome in from Romania. Glad to have you on the channel. Yeah, I think you're like one of the first ever that we got from Romania. I don't think we get like a ton out from Romania. Glad to have you on the channel here. Simmons attacks the lane, splits past defenders, and there was a personal foul picked up before he was in a shooting motion, as this should send Ben Simmons to the free throw line shooting 2. Clock will stop with 52 seconds. From the Philippines for Ronaron. Thanks so much for finding my channel here. Stacy, welcome to the stream. Ben Simmons at the line, 2 shots in the bonus. First free throw missed. No good off the back rim. A notch on the stream from Ghana, welcome in. Hey, happy birthday to Paulo's girlfriend, Arlen. That's awesome there. Hope she has an awesome birthday. Second free throw. Simmons misses it as well. Rolled around the rim and out. Defensive rebound picked up by the Hawks. Final 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Young at the top of the key, defended by Simmons. Moves over to Herter, back over to Young. Passes out, right wing perimeter to Herter. Herter Dribbles, drives, inside spin move on Korkmaz. The bucket scores. That was nasty by Kevin Huerter. Right to the rim, he took it off the spin move. 35 seconds left to go before halftime. That's going to pump up the crowd here at State Farm Arena. And a timeout taken on the court by Philadelphia, 60-46. Nice move by Kevin Huerter to the bucket. That was nice. It's JB. Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for the sub, bud. Dexter, welcome in from Trinidad and Tobago. Maktar, welcome in here on the channel. You guys awesome. Real MVPs in the stream, 600 plus watching. If you haven't already done so, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I plan on being back tomorrow covering the Bucks against Nets game number 5. You guys are welcome to join in for that stream. We take a look right now, top scores in this game. Philadelphia currently with 3 players in double figures. 2 of those players already with a double-double. Leading the way, Tobias Harris, 14 points, making 6 out of 10 shot attempts. Joel Embiid, 13 points, 10 rebounds. And then, Ben Simmons, he just needs one more bucket and he's got a double-double. I was reading the stat line from Seth Curry. That's why Curry's got 11 points in double figures. And Ben Simmons has got 8 points and 11 rebounds. From Croatia, welcome to the stream here. Welcome in Danijel. Yeah, we got some new countries out here. This is awesome. We got Croatia. We got Romania. This is great, everyone. Bahamas Island vibes. Thanks so much for finding the stream here. You guys awesome on the channel. Let's go. "35 seconds left to go before halftime. I've got so many countries. I'm going to see if I can, sit down and see, how many countries I've got at, halftime or so. Curry receives the pass. Step back jumper. Deep 2 at the right baseline as he drills it. Seth Curry, 13 points for him so far today. That was a nasty step back for a right baseline J. 20 seconds left to go before halftime. The Hawks have possession, trailing by 16. Trae Young, top of the key. Dribbles towards his right, now back to the top, defended off a double team. Bounce pass right wing, Huerter's open. Takes the 3, splash. It is good by Kevin Huerter. Back-to-back buckets for him. 13-point game, 7 seconds left to go before halftime. Sixers with the ball, going to take it up the court. Simmons hands it over to Curry. Takes the 3 off the screen, no good. Hit the front rim. Defensive rebound by Huerter. 3/4 court shot. It's up in the air, no good. It's an air ball to the right of the rim. And we go into halftime, and the Sixers up by 13, 62-49. After a cold start for Philadelphia where they shot the ball 1 for 9 from the floor, the Sixers turned on the Jets and haven't looked back ever since. The halftime stat of the night has to do with Philadelphia and their 2-point shooting. Next game will be tomorrow night, Bucks against Nets for game number 5 I'll be covering. So tomorrow night's stream is 7:30 p.m. Eastern time in the U.S. On the East Coast, that's New York, Boston time. That is 7:30 a.m. in the Philippines. It's a 12-hour difference, my time. The Philippines is 12 hours ahead of me. So right now it's 8:48 at night where I am. It's 8:48 in the morning out in the Philippines. I know we got a lot of people out in the Philippines here. Jesus, what's good here from the Philippines? Welcome in. Bahamas Island vibes. Out from the Bahamas here as the name is telling. Welcome everybody in here. Yeah, feel free to let me know out in the chat where you guys are from. Mike P in the stream, welcome in. Randy, thanks so much for joining here from Thailand. Got a lot of awesome countries. Let me know where you guys are from out in the chat. So we connect the world out here in these streams. This is awesome. General Booty, welcome back on board. It went really well, man. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, I went up to New Hampshire this weekend. It was nice up there. We walked a trail that led all the way down to Lake Winnipesaukee where we went. Rondo from Florida. Welcome in here, guys. Every game that Dakota does 6-minute quarters, I got you there. Yeah, usually when I used to play video games, I think I put on 10-minute quarters usually, or I did 10-minute halves. I know for college. For NBA, I'm trying to think what I did. I might have did 8-minute quarters when I used to play NBA video games. Let's go Books with Benjamin back on the stream. Welcome in. Chat on the stream. Roll Tide, big Alabama fan. Welcome in here, bud. I cover a lot of college basketball, too. I think Alabama's going to have a great season this year. From Jamaica for Spence, welcome in. So, Philadelphia in this game, after they start out shooting the ball 1 for 8 from the floor, they cooked it into another gear. And Philadelphia, ever since the cold start, shooting 1 for 8, ever since they are 24 for 40 shooting the ball. And they're shooting the ball even at 60% from the floor. And what they're doing, they're attacking to the basket. They're being selective and making open looks from three. They're taking terrific shot attempts and not jacking up threes with players contesting for Atlanta, and that's been the difference. Making the extra pass to set it up and take an open perimeter shot and make it. And Philadelphia in the first half is 7 for 11 from 3-point range, and 24 for 48 from the floor at 50% shooting in the first half. Alex here from the Philippines, welcome in. Luia on the stream from Puerto Rico. Got a lot of countries out here. It's awesome. You guys are awesome here as we connect the world. And for the Hawks, in game number 1, they won game number 1. They knocked down 23-point shots in game number 1. And then now they've gone cold from the perimeter. And they were lighting up their threes. In that game number 1, they were lights out from 3, and today they're struggling. They're just 5 for 17 from 3-point range, shooting the ball at 29% from 3. For an Atlanta Hawks team that is highly reliant upon the 3-ball more than other teams. So this has just been a tough matchup for Atlanta to contain Philadelphia, when Philadelphia only has they have one starting sharp shooter with Seth Curry, and Curry has been the lead 3-point scorer today. He's made 3 threes out of 7 for Philadelphia. He's got 13 points for Curry. And then off the bench, Korkmaz is another one of those 3-point specialist type of players. But that's basically it as far as sharp shooting type of players for Philadelphia. They're more like the downhill driving type of team that they constantly make cuts to the bucket. What we see here, I'm looking at the replays, what they have, and they are constantly moving for Philadelphia, cutting to get to the hoop, and we've seen it a lot. Tobias Harris has set that example, getting to the rim. Greg, what's good here from the Philippines? Welcome in. That's awesome. Danagel from the Mediterranean coast. What's good, Peter Cab on the stream? Welcome in. He's from Ireland. Thanks so much for being a part of the stream. I'm from New England, where I am. I'm from Massachusetts. It's called New England though, the northeast of the U.S. I'm in the northeast corner of the U.S. where the 6 states, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine's all called New England. We're grouped into. So, 2 big keys in this game so far is points in the paint. Philadelphia 26-18, outscoring Atlanta. And then just the entire shooting percentage itself, with Philadelphia making 7 threes out of 11 attempts, whereas Atlanta's only made 5 threes out of 17. And then being the downhill team that the Sixers are, shooting 60% from 2-point range as well. And then the other thing so far is the rebounds, specifically defensive rebounds, where Philadelphia has already got 2 players in double-digit rebound totals. Joel Embiid with a double-double at halftime, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Ben Simmons, the top rebounder, with 11 rebounds and 8 points. And Philadelphia is a plus 10 on the defensive glass, 27-17. and that's because Philadelphia just making more shots for them. Karan in the stream, welcome in. He's a Nets fan from Trinidad. Welcome in. We got a lot of great supporters here from TNT out in the stream. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I'm a Celtics fan. If you guys didn't know, I cover all different teams though for the NBA. I'm gonna take the Clippers tonight to even up the series. It should be a much closer game though than Saturday. I was shocked that the Clippers put up over 130 on Utah. Like, that's unheard of this season. Jomar on the stream, welcome in here. Taking the Bucks in that series. Yeah, it's not looking too hopeful right now for Brooklyn. So if you didn't know already, Kyrie Irving has been rolled out for game number 5. And not only Kyrie has been rolled out, also James Harden has been rolled out again. So Kevin Durant's going to have a massive game, and that means that he's going to most likely get primary defender once again with PJ Tucker, which held him to only 9 points yesterday. And then Blake Griffin and Joe Harris really need to step up, and then everybody else as well for Brooklyn if they stand a chance. Because there's no big 3 trio anymore. It's just KD along with Blake Griffin and Joe Harris. That's the trio going up against the trio Milwaukee. The whole trio is just changed for Brooklyn, where you go up against the trio of the Bucks that stayed the same throughout the entirety of the season for basically the whole season with Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Jrue Holiday. Hey, thanks so much, Stacy. Really appreciate it. Chad, representing Fall River. Thanks so much, man, for being a part of the channel. Yeah, I actually work in Fall River. That's where I work for my job. Very odd for the Utah Jazz to give up 130 points. They've only allowed 130 plus this season on 4 separate occasions. And the last time before that game against Clippers that they allowed a team to score over 130, that was against the Washington Wizards at Washington back on March 18th. Where Utah lost against Washington 131-122. So that was just odd. The last game where the Clippers just kept on getting to the bucket constantly. It felt like that same game, deja vu all over again. Game number 3 against Dallas, where they were down 30-11 in the first quarter and they came back and won. It was just like that all over again on Saturday night. Before you knew it, the Clippers were trailing 8-0, and then they come back and they tie up the game at 8, and then later on the Clippers just go on a huge run and close out the game. Andy, what's good here from the 413? Welcome to stream. 413 out in Western Mass, towards the Berkshires. Glad to have you be a part of the channel. Yeah, DeAndre Jordan hasn't played since like early May. Like after that, both of those games back in early May when the Bucks played the Nets, he played in both of those games, and then after that, he just hasn't played. He's just been held out due to DNPs. I don't think there's any injury designation. I've got the Clippers winning that series. Hey, thanks so much, Alex, for being a part of the stream here. Melchor in the stream taking the Sixers. Yeah, KD is going to have a monster game tomorrow. Every single game. Every single game for the remaining part of that series to save Brooklyn's any shot for Brooklyn. Just this one tonight, Sean Sam. What's good? Tomio on the stream, welcome in. Yeah, next game I'll be back. I'll be covering. It's gonna be tomorrow night. It'll be the Bucks against Nets tomorrow night. Dakota's got the Bucks against the Suns in the finals. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free to check out the Behind Your Basketball channel merchandise site. I just posted that link out in the chat. We got some pretty cool stuff over there. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers. So check that out if you guys would like. Zachariah, welcome to the stream here, taking the Sixers. Yeah, I saw what you said there, Dakota. So Dakota predicting a Bucks Suns finals. It looks very well possible because both of those teams have escaped the injury bug, basically, for the most part, better than any other teams in the NBA this year. Hey, thanks so much, D-Wade. That's awesome, man. Ooh, good question, JL. I would probably go Carmelo Anthony in his prime. Yeah, that's too bad that Chris Dunn hasn't been like available this year, because he would have been a help in the series for Atlanta if he had been healthy. What's good, James in the stream? Welcome in. Right now we're still at halftime. Philadelphia up by 13, 62-49. DeLandon, welcome on the stream here. I think that's a Philadelphia prediction to win, it looks like. Yeah, injuries have just had a huge impact in these playoffs. And it's going to come down to the health of who's healthy to get the title. Yeah, I hope that Chris Paul stays healthy. Because there was concern when Chris Paul had that shoulder injury against the Lakers. There was concern when the Lakers took Game 2 to even up at 1 apiece. There was thought that the Lakers might take the series, and then Anthony Davis got injured, and then the momentum switched back in the favor of Phoenix, and then Phoenix took the series. Kyrie Irving's been rolled out tomorrow. So him and James Harden have both been rolled out tomorrow for game number 5. So that has already been announced. That was announced around 3 hours ago. It was announced. So Kyrie's got a right ankle sprain. He was seen yesterday leaving the arena in a walking boot and on crutches. And then James Harden's still out due to that right hamstring tightness tomorrow. Reno, welcome to the stream here, Reno. So we're going to get back to action in just a moment. Third quarter's about to begin. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys for being a part here. River, welcome to the stream here from Oregon. Thanks so much for finding my channel. 12 minutes as we're going to start the clock. In the third quarter, Philadelphia go right to left in the court. The Sixers will get the inbounds as we are back into action here to the start of the third. Simmons, Korkmaz, Embiid, Curry, and Harris. 5 in the court currently for Philadelphia, starting out the third. Simmons passes left corner three by Korkmaz. No good. Missed it off the mark. Defensive rebound picked up by the Hawks. It's Trae Young, John Collins, Bogdanovic, Kevin Huerter, and Clint Capella. 5 in the court currently for Atlanta. At the top of the free throw circle, Bogdanovic, and a whistle blown. It's going to be a personal foul picked up by Philadelphia. It's on Korkmaz. Yeah, Kevin Durant's going to have a monster game tomorrow. I predicted the Clippers in the series against the Jazz. Welcome in Jethro in the stream. Trae moves it outside. Left wing three in the air. Bogdanovic drills it right down the pipe. He hits it for a bogey and puts it to a 10-point game. It's 62-52 Philly. Bogdanovic now with 15 points for the Hawks. Sixers have possession. Simmons moves it over left wing. Korkmaz bounce pass into the hands of Embiid. Embiid at the left double. Dribbles left baseline. Puts it up over Capella. Missed off the mark. Collins comes out with a defensive rebounds. Young slides it out top of the key. Collins back out left wing perimeter. Shot fake. They'll take a three by Bogdanovic. Missed it off the mark. No good. And Embiid comes out with a defensive rebounds. 10:50 in the third. Simmons bounce pass behind his back. Harris to the left elbow. Takes the jumper. Hits it. As that is good. Back up by 12 for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris having another great game today. Averaging over 20 points in the series. And he leads the way now with 16. 10:30 left to go in the third. Young has it. Step back three in the air over Simmons. Creates space. Missed it off the mark as Harris crashes the glass with a defensive rebound. It's over to Simmons now. Simmons left baseline dribble on Huerter. Inside the post, and he moves it back to the top. The fans looking for the call. No travel by the refs called on Simmons at the left baseline as Philadelphia misses the three. They grab the offensive rebound. They say play on. Top of the key three. Missed by Harris, and Orlando will finally pick up the defensive board. 10 minutes in the third. Inside free throw circle, Young floats it up, contacted, and a whistle blows as it will be a Sixers foul. So, welcome in Hawkeye Nation on the stream. It was, JL asked the question. It was either Kyrie and so I think it's Kyrie right now or Carmelo Anthony in his prime. Who would I have taken there? So I put Carmelo. Lob over the top. That is good. Trae Young hits it with a floater. 64-54 back to 10. I'm going to take the Suns there. If it's Suns against Bucks, that would be a terrific finals. I would take Phoenix in 7. Both of those teams played in the regular season, and Phoenix won by a combined 2 points. Phoenix won the first game by 1 point. Phoenix won the second game in overtime by 1 point, 128-127. Inside the key, turnaround, mid-range. Off the mark, no good by Embiid. Defensive rebound picked up for the Hawks. Atlanta has it with Huerter. Huerter dribbles out, left wing perimeter, defended by Korkmaz. Gets around him, dribbles in the key. As he passes back, bounce pass to the edge of the logo into the hands of Young. Young at the right wing, defended by Simmons. Drives, shot fake. Passes back out to the top. Huerter, shot fake. He slides to his left, takes the three straight away, rattled out, no good. Embiid comes up with a defensive rebound, and the Hawks are just cold from the perimeter, shooting 6 for 21 at 29%. Back out to the top, Embiid gonna take a three himself, and the big fella couldn't put it through. Jay Rich in the stream, welcome in here. 8:45 in the third. Young dribbles, floats it up, gets contacted and fouled. Personal foul picked up by Ben Simmons. Clock will stop with 8:43. Hey, that's awesome, Jeff. Congrats with you and your wife, the 25-year anniversary. That's awesome, man. And best of luck heading to Florida. And no problem that you haven't been in the chat there, bud. Hey, that's awesome, Dakota. Good for you, man. Winning by 4. No shooting foul. It'll be an inbound by Atlanta. Young underneath passes as they will put it up and in. Capella scores and puts it to single digits. 64-56, 8:20 left to go in the third. Philadelphia has possession. At the top of the key, Harris gives it over into the hands of Korkmaz. Moves it out right corner, Curry. Curry at the right wing, dribbles up. Step back jumper, deep two, over Trae Young and drills it. That is good by Seth Curry. That was nasty. 8 minutes remaining in the third. Curry in double figures with 15 points scored. Deep three, 32-footer. No good, miss by Young straight away. Defensive rebound picked up for Philadelphia. Ball gets tapped out of bounds, and the Sixers turn it over past half court. My final score prediction for this game, I took the Sixers by 13. 116 to 103 was my prediction. Welcome in on the channel. We got Bodie, Alex on the stream. Welcome in. Malika, welcome back to the stream. As Atlanta hits the deep jumper and puts it back to an 8-point game. 7:30 left to go in the third. Hawks are fighting. Korkmaz to the left wing. Gives it over to Embiid. Embiid has it at the left elbow. Backs his way off a double team. Moves that left wing. Korkmaz unleashes the three, and he drills it. Bullseye right down the middle. Philadelphia by 11, 69-58. Approaching the 7-minute mark left to go in the third. Left baseline dribble. Trae Young defended by Simmons. Dribble back out. Ball packed all the way to the backcourt. It was tapped by Philadelphia. Herter grabs it. Back out to Trae. Shovels it out left wing. Cross court to Herter. Takes the three. Splash. Kevin Herter delivers as the crowd explodes here at Atlanta. They are keeping themselves in the game. Kevin Herter with some big-time shots made tonight. 69-61, 6:40 left to go in the third. Back of his way, turnaround. Harris, 2 more on the board for Tobias Harris. Goes down for Philadelphia. He is the top scorer tonight, averaging over 20 in a series and dropping down to 18 so far. Atlanta missed a shot underneath. Philadelphia picks the ball up past half court, and Simmons has it in a reach and fall assessed to the Hawks. The clock will stop with 6:26 left to go in the third. As we're also going to have a timeout taken on the floor here. Philadelphia will burn one, 71-61. Sixers lead it. All right, so we're going to timeout, 6:26 in the third. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate everybody for being a part here tonight. Let me know out in the chat who you got if you guys are new. Philadelphia or Atlanta, who you're taking. Good to see that this is starting to get competitive, that Atlanta's not giving up without a fight tonight. So let's see what we got right now. So Mike asked a little while ago, what do I think Celtics needs to make it to the finals, take the championship? I think the big thing is they need like a dominant big man to come to Boston. So that's one thing. Also, they got to have much more scorers coming off their bench. So they need more scorers to come off their bench, because basically it was just Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown that was carrying the scoring this year for the Celtics. Wasn't really balanced. It was just 2 players who were combining for around like 25 per game, and they were dropping around. Well, they were dropping around 25 per game each and combining around like 50 plus or so for those 2 for the Jays. And then also I think they're going to move away from Kemba Walker, so they're going to have to get a new point guard into, and that's going to be tough to get because it's so limited. The market for point guards, I believe, in free agency is just so limited. What's good? Andrew on the stream, welcome in. I agree there, Vegas. Chris Paul definitely deserves a title. Kamal, welcome in here. Thanks so much, brother. He's been watching here. Thanks so much for finding my channel here. He's got the Bucks in 7. The Bucks have just flipped the tables in that series against Brooklyn. So big injury update for tomorrow is that Kyrie Irving and James Harden have both been announced that they will be out and will not be playing for game number 5. Yeah, Larry Bird needs to come out of retirement. So right now we're just on the timeout. We'll get back to action very shortly. When we do so, we have 6:26 in the third. The Hawks have been impressive this year for such a young team. They really surprised me. I think for the future for Atlanta, because it's shown up in this series, the big key for them is that I think they need more like interior, like more of an interior presence with when more inside scorers and defenders. Because they've got different players that can shoot the three, but it's just shown up throughout the series that they've had a lot of trouble defending underneath against Philadelphia. Because Philadelphia is more of like a downhill attacking team. And Philadelphia was shooting 60% at halftime with their 2-point shots. So we get back into action. Philadelphia up by 10, 71-61. Turnaround inside the key, no good by Embiid. Great defense inside the interior that time by Atlanta as they stacked all the bodies by Embiid inside the post. Back outside, Gallinari shoots the three. No good. Hit it at the front rim. And Philadelphia comes out with a defensive rebound. Curry has it at the free throw circle. Shot fake, and that will be a turnover by Philadelphia. It's on Curry as he double dribbles with it. What's good? Riley on the stream, welcome in. 5:45 left to go in the third. At the right baseline, Hawks have possession, trailing by 10. Gallinari out there in the court with Capella, Young, Bogdanovich, and Collins. Turnaround jumper. Missed, no good by Gallinari. The follow ignites the crowd at the ATL, as that is good for the two-handed putback dunk by John Collins. Philadelphia up by 8. 5:20 left to go in the third. Sixers have possession. Harris gives it over to Embiid. Embiid moves it over to the corner, goes out of bounds. That's a turnover by the Sixers. One positive thing from today's game for Atlanta is that they haven't turned it over much. Atlanta tonight has only turned over the basketball twice, and Philadelphia just turned it over for the 8th time tonight. 5:10 left to go. Hawks down by 8. They turn the corner with number 8, Gallinari. Lost control of the basketball. Comes up with a steal by Korkmaz. Make it turnover number 3 for the Hawks. Bounce pass to the edge of the logo. Harris, shot fake. Passes over to Embiid, top of the key. Embiid dumps it underneath, gets possession behind the defense, and Ben Simmons puts it home for 2. Back to a double-digit lead for Philadelphia by 10, 73-63. Yes, I'll be covering Bucks against Nets tomorrow. Feel free to stop on by. That game is an hour later, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Mid-range floater, that goes down for the Hawks. Philadelphia has a left corner open 3. Korkmaz wide open, drills it, as that is right down the middle. Hawks have possession. Young at the left wing, edge of the State Farm Arena logo. Gives it out top of the key, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich turns the corner, dribbles, gets behind Curry. Jumper to right elbow. Bogey hits it, as that is good for 2. Good to see indeed that the Hawks are not lying down in this game. Bogdanovich got 17, and they're hanging in there, putting up a fight. Korkmaz off the screen, shoots a 3 off the back rim, as that is too strong. Simmons tried to come up with a rebound and lost it out of bounds to the baseline. Turnover again by Philadelphia. Hawks will have the ball back with 4 minutes in the third. Boyette on the stream, welcome in. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Just this only game tonight, so this is it for me tonight. Trey has it at the top, takes the 3, whole crowd stands up, no good though. Too strong off the back rim, Embiid comes up with a defensive rebound in the corner, gives over to Curry. Curry takes it past half court. Curry at the right wing, 3:40 left to go. He's defended by Bogdanovich, coming up quick right on him, gets around him. Off a double team, moves out to the top, Embiid open. Shot fake, attacks the lane, Embiid puts it up off a double team. Tough defense by Atlanta as they come up with a steal, and Embiid's down on the ground in the paint. Collins dribbles up the course, swung around by Simmons, and the clock will stop with 3:24. Hard follow by Ben Simmons. It's going to send John Collins shooting 2 at the line. Mo, welcome in. So yeah, if you guys are in here, just this game tonight. That other game for me starts at like 10 o'clock or so. But it's just gonna be this one tonight. Next stream will be tomorrow night. It'll be the Bucks against the Nets. Yeah, definitely Jay Ramirez. I love calling close games. This is an interesting game right now. Okay, whoop. 1 second here, 75. It's 75-67. So they said, okay, Korkmaz had made what looked to be a 3-point shot before that for Philadelphia, and it was 76, and they put it back to 75 on the board. So it's 75-67 score correction. So the refs are taking a look at this foul. This will send Atlanta with John Collins to the free throw line shooting 2. Ben Simmons swung around John Collins underneath the hoop, defending him out on the break in transition. I don't think anything intentional there. Just it was a hard foul, but Collins will be shooting 2 at the line. CW2K, welcome back to the stream here. We got 650 out in the chat. Let's go, everybody. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Atlanta's up in the third quarter, leading 18-13 in the third quarter box score. We have 3:24 left to go in the third. Philadelphia up by 8, 75-67. Refs are taking a look at this foul call committed by Ben Simmons, as John Collins will be shooting 2 at the free throw line. First shot, no good. He missed it. Yeah, I didn't think it was dirty. I thought that he was playing the ball. So I didn't think it was intentional. I was shocked that he got a flagrant 2. I thought that would have been a flagrant 1. That was a heavy swat, though. Like, my reaction to that, I saw there was a ton of steam on that swat. He just comes down. Second free throw good by Collins, 75-68, 3:15 left to go in the third. The good sign about it was Cameron Payne got back up and he was all right. I would go for no there for Jokic ejection. I would have had him stay in the game because Cameron Payne got back up and he was okay. And Jokic even shook his hand afterwards and apologized to Payne. He didn't mean to hurt him. Jokic just, as this is going to be a fadeaway 3 left corner, missed by Bogdanovic. Oh my, the follow. John Collins throws it down with a two-handed put-back dunk and puts it to a 5-point game now as they rise up in the ATL. 2:55 left to go in the third. Collins in double figures with a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Right baseline jumper. Curry, in response, sinks it at the right baseline for a deep 2J. Hawks have possession. 2:40 left to go in the third. Young attacks, floats it up around the perimeter. There's contact, and the clock will stop with 2:38. Yeah, that was like a frustration fall. I didn't think it was on purpose by Jokic, though. I heard that there was an interview by Jokic because I was listening to a little bit today. We're gonna go on a timeout. 2:38 left to go. Philadelphia picks up the timeout, and it was Matisse Thybulle who bumped into Trae Young as he dribbled around the perimeter. So Philadelphia up by 7. The clock will stop with 2:38. Yeah, I don't think Jokic intentionally tried to hurt Cameron Payne. Because I was listening to that interview, and it sounded like Jokic wanted to give the Nuggets a spark. He wanted a game-changing play to come up with a steal, but that was just, oh man, there was so much force on that swat by Jokic down on Payne. Hey, what's good, Cameron? Welcome to the stream here. Hassan, welcome to the stream. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate everybody for being a part here. We have 2:38 left to go in the third, and the Hawks keeping this into a game currently. Top scores as we take a look at the box score. Tobias Harris leads the way, 18 points. Seth Curry having a fantastic game, 17 points, making 3 threes, and then he's made some deep 2 jumpers as well for Curry. 13 points and 16 rebounds by Joel Embiid. And Ben Simmons has got a double-double himself, too, with 10 points and 11 rebounds, along with 8 assists. For Atlanta, their entire starting five in double figures, top scorer. Bogey, as Bogdanovic got himself 17 points, making 3 threes. Trae Young's been held at 12 points tonight. 13 assists, though, by Trae Young. And then 11 points by John Collins with a big putback dunk to excite the crowd. He's got 10 rebounds as well for Collins, 10 points each by Clint Capella, and Kevin Huerter's got 10. Raymond, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, I agree. If the Clippers lose that game, it's going to be tough. If the Clippers win tonight, it's on. It's looking like a potential 7-game series between the Clippers and Utah. But if not, Utah looks like they're probably going to take that. Yeah, so Utah's never won a title. They've appeared in 2 NBA Finals in 1997 and 1998. And the Phoenix Suns have never won a title. They last appeared in the NBA Finals in 1993. And then the Brooklyn Nets have never won a title either. The Milwaukee Bucks last won a title back in 1971. And this will be Trae Young coming up at the free throw line. And Philadelphia last winning back in 1983. Their last title. So that's some of the stuff up for grabs. We're going to have a title winner that this year that hasn't won in quite some time. Okay, so this is going to be 2 at the line by Young. It was a foul picked up around the perimeter. Non-shooting foul. It was on the reach-in by Thibault. And both of the shots good this time around by Young. Curry moves it outside to Thibault. Gives it out right corner. It's back over. They'll take a 3 by Thibault. He missed it off the mark. Defensive rebound picked up by Atlanta. Hawks down by 5. Young moves it outside. Gallinari. Open 3. Whole crowd rises up and he hits it. Gallinari brings the Hawks win in 2 with 2:05 left to go in the third. Huge triple by Gallinari. Philadelphia has the ball. Thibault at the left wing. 15 on the shot clock. 2 minutes left to go. Embiid receives the pass. Backs his way into the post. Embiid off a double team pump fake. Back out to the top. Curry driving on Huerter. Back outside to Embiid. Shot fake. Shoots the 3. No good off the mark. Poor shot selection by Joel Embiid as the shot clock winded down to 3. Hawks have the ball. Minute 40 left to go. Atlanta with a chance to take the lead with a made 3. Huerter gonna attack. Looking for the tie. No good. Missed off the backboard. As Philadelphia comes out with a defensive rebound. Harris attacking straight down the lane. It's going to be a personal foul picked up by Atlanta. And this should be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Tobias Harris. Now we got a ball game, everybody. Gallinari picks up the personal foul for the Hawks. What a game. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. 2 free throws coming up by Tobias Harris. Minute 30 left to go in the third. Let me know out in the chat who you got in this game, Sixers or Atlanta. That's crazy, man. No former champions out in the Western Conference. Wow. This is somebody's year who hasn't won it in quite some time. John Luis in the stream. Welcome back from the Philippines. Tony, welcome in again. Let's go, everybody. Glad to have you guys be a part of the stream tonight. First shot good at the line by Tobias Harris for Philadelphia. He is the top scorer now with 19 points. Raymond taking the Sixers. Travis taking the Sixers. Welcoming guys. Second free throw coming up by Harris. It's up and it's good. Puts the Sixers up by 4, 79-75. Carlos, welcome on the stream once again here, bud. Hawks have possession. Young dribbles past the half-court logo. Now at the right wing, Trae. Bounce pass off to the trail. Watch out. Oh, Kongwu throws it down for the rookie from USC with a monstrous two-handed jam. Back to a 2-point game. Minute 10 left to go in the third quarter. Sixers have possession. At the top of the key, Harris hands it off to Milton. Dwight Howard sets the pick. Milton gives it out right wing perimeter to Harris. 8 on the shot clock. Final minute left to go in the third. Harris moves it cross court. Thibault out from the left corner to the left wing. Milton launches a three. Missed off the back rim. Herter comes up with a huge defensive rebound. Trey lost control of the basketball. Thibault hustle play. Comes up with a steal from behind. Here goes the Sixers. Milton into the key. Moves it outside. Thibault launches the three, splash. Matisse Thybulle knocks it down. Defense translating to offense for the two-time national defenseman for college basketball at the University of Washington for Matisse Thybulle. Step back three in the air. Oh, baby. Trae Young delivers as that is splash from the perimeter. 82-80, Sixers by 2. 22 seconds left to go in the third. Out to the top of the key. They give it out right wing perimeter to Milton. Milton moves it over right corner. Ball into the hands to Harris. Harris defended by Snell. Turns the corner, drives. Dumps it out left corner. Catching fire. Thybulle rattled out. Defensive rebound. Ripped away by Okongwu. Hawks with 5 seconds. They take it up the court. Young drives inside for the tie and no good. Just missed it. Splitting defenders right down the lane. Couldn't get it as it went to the right of the rim off the backboard. And we end the third quarter and the Sixers by 2, 82-80. What a third quarter for Atlanta, keeping themselves in this game and making this a ball game now. It's a 2-point game, and the Hawks outscoring the Sixers 31-20 in the third. Wow. It is wide open here, folks. Yep. Hey, yeah, let's go. If anybody's on Off the Wall Hockey, post in the link in the chat. We'll do a raid for my man John for Off the Wall Hockey since we're on a switch between quarters now. So we just ended the third. We're gonna move on to the fourth in a couple moments. Let's go, everyone. Got Tom on the stream. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Let's go, everybody. You guys awesome today. What a end of the third quarter we had. Jay Ramirez saw the shooting chart on ESPN, so all of Atlanta's threes came from the left side. Interesting. They were lighting it up. That was a nasty step back by Trae Young at the left wing. Allen's loving it right now in the ATL. What a comeback. Making this a game. What a game. Jeffrey, welcome on the stream. Taking the Hawks. Let me know out in the chat who you guys got here. Philadelphia or Atlanta. Type it in. Sixers or Hawks. What a game, guys. Top scores look like this. For Philadelphia, 4 of their starters are in double figures. Tobias Harris has had a terrific playoff series. Once again, 20 points for Tobias Harris. He has reached his playoff series average. He is the top scorer for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid with 13 points and 16 rebounds, so he has been cold from the floor, missing 11 shots, 4 for 15 today by Embiid, but him on the glass has been strong, hanging in there with 16 boards. Ben Simmons with a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds himself. And then 17 points, having a terrific game, being an X-factor has been Seth Curry, making 3 threes and some tough deep twos. And then for Atlanta, top scores, their entire starting 5 for the Hawks is in double figures. 17 points, 15 assists by Trae Young. Even though he's missed 15 shots in today's game, he has been impressive spreading out the ball to his teammates all over the court. 17 points by Bogdanovic, making 3 threes. 11 points by John Collins with 10 rebounds, a double-double as well for Clint Capella, 10 points, 10 boards, and then 10 points by Kevin Huerter. What a game, everyone. Nate McMillan is the coach for the Hawks. And he should be signed in the offseason here. He should definitely be signed for next year because he's done an incredible job with this turnaround for Atlanta. Freedom on the stream, welcome in. Alex taking the Sixers. Arsenio, welcome in here from St. Martin. Let's go, everybody. We're going to get back to action. The fourth quarter about to begin. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Join in tomorrow's stream. I'll be covering the Nets against the Bucks, game number 5. You guys are welcome to join in on that stream. As we are back to action, fourth quarter has begun. The Hawks go left to right in the court as they have the possession first. At the left wing, they take a 3 and they hit it as the ATL rises up as the Hawks take the lead, 83-80. It goes down at the left wing by Bogdanovic with 20. Philadelphia has possession. Milton dribbles top of the key towards his left, swings it out cross court, catch fire, right corner 3, missed off the mark by Hill. Crashing the glass, defensive rebound by Gallinari, but a whistle, I believe it's going to be on Atlanta, as they might have pushed off on that. It's on the Hawks. Clock will stop with 11:09. Latest on Kyrie Irving, he has been ruled out tomorrow for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving and James Harden have both been ruled out for tomorrow's Game 5. Philadelphia has possession. Harris gives it over to Howard, back outside. Thibault shovels out the pass, left baseline dribble. Hill floats it up over the top. Oh my! Dwight Howard throws it down with a monster alley-oop right-handed jam. Holy smokes, as the Sixers lead by 1 with 11 minutes left to go. Howard throwing it down with authority. Bogdanovic at the top, dribbles towards the left corner, defended by Howard 1-on-1. Left baseline dribble, walks the tightrope, gives it outside to Williams. Deep 2 jumper, got it. Oh, what a tough shot, and makes it by Lou Williams. Back and forth, here we go. 10:40 in the fourth. Philadelphia has possession. At the edge of the logo, Shake Milton. Milton, dribble drive inside, contacted and fouled. Personal foul picked up underneath in the paint by Atlanta. Clock will stop with 10:33. It's going to send Shake Milton to the line shooting 2. This game is getting intense. As we do so, we got 800 plus in the stream. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Shake Milton with 2 free throws coming up. First shot at the line, hits it. We are even at 85 apiece. This game indeed getting interesting. We take a look right now at foul trouble for Atlanta. 3 personal fouls picked up on Trae Young. 2 each picked up by Kevin Huerter, Clint Capella, and Gallinari. And then foul trouble currently for Philadelphia. Just 3 personal fouls picked up by Ben Simmons. And then 2 fouls off the bench by Dwight Howard and Hill. Second free throw is good at the line by Milton. Up by 1 for the Sixers. Jumper in the key. No good miss by Huerter off the front rim. Defensive rebound picked up by Dwight Howard. Sixers have possession. Harris at the right elbow. Moves it out top of the key. Milton now at the free throw circle. Dribbles. Puts it up mid-range shot. Gets the friendly bounce. They're going to count it out as good by Shake and 1. He's going to go to the free throw line as well. Tough bucket by Shake Milton. Kevin Huerter picks up the blocking foul. What a game. Crystal on the stream, welcome in. Taking the Hawks for this game. 1 free throw coming up at the line by Shake Milton. He was huge in game number 2 as he had 14 points total in the second half. And here's Shake once again off the bench. That is good. And Philadelphia's 3 wins so far, or in their 2 wins so far. And this is for Philadelphia here. They've yet to get a player in double figures off the bench, but in their 2 wins so far, it's been Korkmaz and Milton going off the bench in double figures, as right baseline bounce pass into the hands to the Hawks. They don't have anybody in double figures just yet. If they want to win this game, they're going to have to get somebody off the bench to get into double figures. That is an air ball of a 3 shot by Atlanta. Going down in the paint, there's a tangle up between Howard in there underneath in Collins. As we have 9:47 left to go. This should be a shot clock violation on the Hawks, I believe, unless they're going to put a fall underneath. It would be, I believe, assessed on Howard if they do say there. Yeah, that would be assessed on Howard. Howard just tangled up with Collins, and that was more on Howard with his weight drifting down on Collins. Thanks so much, Kamal. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome tonight in the stream. 900 plus right now. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. This is a huge call right now. That was an air ball shot by Atlanta. The refs are taking a look at this one at the review board, but as the air ball was shot when time expired on the shot clock, Dwight Howard and John Collins got tangled up underneath the hoop, and this looks like it should be assessed to Dwight Howard if there was a fall on the court. His body weight just came down, crashing down on John Collins. Yeah, Dwight Howard clips Collins hard with the left arm. He just clips him, and Collins even went down in pain to his face area. So the refs are taking a look at this one at the review board right now. Crucial call coming up with 9:47 in the fourth. Prince in the stream, welcome in. I love this game tonight. The Hawks indeed fighting for their lives here. I love this battle. Love to cover close games, and this has been a terrific game. Dewad in the stream, welcome in. Let's go, everybody. Hit me up in the chat who you got here, Philadelphia or Orlando. You guys are awesome. The real MVPs out in the stream. Feel free to join me in tomorrow night. I'll be covering the Bucks against the Nets, game number 5. So big call coming up on the court in just a moment. They're announcing the call right now, what it will be, whether it's on an air ball by Atlanta or a foul picked up. And it will be assessed to Dwight Howard. Loose ball foul picked up by Dwight Howard. And this should be Atlanta inbound with 9:49 remaining. Yeah, Howard and Collins still wrestling with each other right now as we're back on the court. This will be Atlanta inbound. Hawks will get the inbound. It's Herter Collins. Lou Williams is out there in place of young Bogdanovich and Gallinari. Missed 3 at the top of the key by Herter. Gets his own rebound back. Passes left corner. Shot fake. Open 3. Lou gets it. And it's a 1-point game. Lou Williams drops it down. The trifecta triple at the left corner. And rise up in the ATL as the Hawks put themselves within 1. Philadelphia with a possession, 9:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Open 3, Shake Milton, right back, he drills it right down the pipe by Shake, coming off the bench with a 3. 9:14 left to go in the fourth. Philadelphia by 4, 92-88. What a game. Glimpse in the stream from the Philippines, welcome in. Rusty, thanks so much for being a part of the stream again. Epifox, welcome in here again. What a game. If you guys are just joining in, you're joining in for a close game. Carly, Lou Williams running the point right now. Trae Young currently on the bench. 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Atlanta down by 4. Lou passes inside, backs his way in the post. Collins puts it up over Hill, missed it, no good, off the mark. Rattled out and ripped off the glass by Dwight Howard as he picks up the defensive rebounds. They dribble up the court with Milton. Entry pass to Harris. Tobias Harris has a right baseline defended by Herter. 1-on-1. Harris backs his way into the key off a double team. Moves it out to Milton. Milton turns the corner. Dribble drive inside. Tough take, no good. As there was no whistle, ref said play on. Missed the shot off the layup attempt underneath. Bounce pass right corner. Orlando with the ball. Takes the 3. No good, but Bogdanovich missed it off the mark. Defensive rebound picked up for the Sixers. 8:25 left to go. Connor, what's good here? Welcome to the stream. I predicted the Clippers to win that. If Utah wins tonight, though, that series is looking like the Jazz going to take it. So big game 4 later today. That shot gets blocked to the left baseline by Atlanta. They have it right back. Bogdanovich at the top, moves it over left corner. Into the hands to Herter. Swings it cross-court. Gallinari. Open 3 at the right corner. No good off the back rim. And Dwight Howard once again picks up the defensive rebounds. Arsenio, welcome back on board. Tonio on the stream. Black Swag, welcome on board here. You guys awesome. We got 8 minutes left to go in the fourth. And the Sixers up by 4, lead it 92-88. What a game. Timeout on the court. What a game, everybody. We got a dono here. My man D-Wade with a dono. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat here for the legend on the stream. Let's get that 1K hype as well, as we just hit 1K in the chat. What's good? Warren out here on the stream right now. 76ers just took a timeout with 8 minutes left to go. We're going to do a quick rundown. Top scores today. As it looks like this, Philadelphia, 4 players in double figures. 20 points by Tobias Harris, the top scorer. Joel Embiid has got 13 points and 16 rebounds, despite missing 11 shots. He's 4 for 15 today by Embiid. Seth Curry, 17 points, making 3 threes, having a terrific game, 7 for 9 from the floor. And then 10 points and 11 rebounds by Ben Simmons with 8 assists. For Atlanta, they have 2 players with they got 3 players now with double-doubles themselves. 17 points, 15 assists by Trae Young. Not the top scorer, though, tonight. As the top scorer is Bogdanovic, making 4 3-point shots with 20 points for Bogey. And then double-doubles by John Collins as well with 11 points, 10 rebounds. And then Clint Capella, 10 points, 10 rebounds as well. Kevin Huerter's got 10 points. I've got the Bucks tomorrow. My prediction before the playoffs was the Nets to win the title, but it just switched entirely into the Bucks' favor. Just an update for you guys: no Kyrie, no James Harden tomorrow. Both of them have been announced that they will be rolled out for game number 5 for the Brooklyn Nets. So Brooklyn was up 2-0. Milwaukee came back, tied it up at 2, and now with the injury to Kyrie and James Harden not being back yet on the court, it is just switched in the favor of Milwaukee. Yeah, definitely the Sixers need to get Embiid back into this game now, as this is just gotten so close for Philadelphia here. They've been going with Dwight Howard to start off the fourth quarter in place of Embiid, and Atlanta's been able to crawl their way back into the game. Jayon in the stream here, welcome in, taking the Sixers in the series. This has been a great game though, with the fight that Atlanta's shown to battle back in this game. It was 1 point. An 18-point lead by Philadelphia. Yep, as we have 8 minutes left to go. We're right now in a timeout. What's good, Jerry in the stream from the Philippines? Ken, Donald, welcome in here. I got a couple links out there. Feel free to check out the Behind Our Basketball channel merchandise site. That link is posted out in the chat. We got some pretty cool stuff there. Short sleeve, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts. So if you guys are interested, check out the merchandise site. That link is posted in the chat and also in the description below this video. And also the link is pinned to the chat with a memberships link. That is for those who are interested in becoming channel members. It's as low as $1.99 per month to do so, and for all channel members, they get a shout-out at every single one of my live streams, and also they get special live stream chat access at least once per month to a non-basketball related game. Could be like an NFL game or a NASCAR race or a Major League Baseball game. We are back to action. 7:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Shake Milton gets the inbound, attacks down the lane, missed the layup. Too strong off the glass as Atlanta picks up the defensive rebound in the corner. 5 in the court currently for the Hawks: Lou Williams, Trae Young, John Collins, Gallinari, and Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic, the top scorer, with 20. 7:35 left to go. Pass underneath. Over to Bogdanovic, couldn't finish, looking for the call as there was contact, but the refs say play on, no call. Simmons has the ball. Embiid still not in the game as Dwight Howard's out there for Embiid. They move it outside to Milton. Milton butterfingers around the perimeter, and he turns it over. Philadelphia struggled with the turnovers tonight. That is turnover number 9. The Hawks have only turned it over 3 times tonight. 7:24 left to go, and there is Joel Embiid. As Joel Embiid has checked back in the game in place of Dwight Howard now. So Embiid is back into the game. Marsha, welcome to the stream. Jermaine, welcome back in here. Abdullah, JP, welcome on board here, guys. Trae Young takes it past half court. Trae at the top of the key, defended 1-on-1 by Maxey. Moves it over left wing perimeter. They'll take a 3 fadeaway. Lou Williams missed it too strong off the back rim. Defensive rebound picked up by Maxey for Philadelphia. 7 minutes left to go. It's Simmons, Maxey, Embiid, Milton, and Harris. The 5 in the court currently for the Sixers. Milton moves to right wing. Maxey outside of Milton at the top. Shot fake defended by Williams. Gets around a bounce pass top of the key. Embiid with 5 in the shot clock. Embiid dribbles up. Spin move. 15-footer contested by Capella. Air ball. Got knocked down, and Atlanta comes out with a defensive rebound. Here goes the Hawks. Trae moves it underneath to Capella. Shot fake defended by Embiid underneath the hoop. Swings it outside to Collins. Back over to Trae. Young has it at the left wing. Defended one-on-one by Harris. Trae Young, dribble drive. Floats up the teardrop and gets it. Trae Young with 2 and puts it to a 2-point game. 92-90 now. 19 points, 15 assists tonight for Trae Young. Philadelphia has possession. Shake Milton at the left wing. Gives it over to Embiid. Deflected to the corner. Embiid picks it up though. Embiid at the left elbow. Puts it out to the top. Harris lost control of basketball. He turned it over out of bounds. Philadelphia with their 10th turnover of the game. And it's going to go back to the Hawks with 6:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jason on the stream, welcome in. War Dogs out here. Hit me up in the chat who you got. We almost go 1K in the stream. Type in Sixers or Hawks. Who you guys have? Let's go. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Atlanta, terrific job taking control of the basketball tonight. Trae Young at the left wing moves it over. Ball into the hands of Bogdanovich. Left baseline dribble, gets behind the defense, and that will be a goaltend. We are even at 92 now. Bogdanovich with 22, able to get the bucket goaltending call committed by Philadelphia. Even though Trae Young's shots hasn't been dropping throughout the early stage of the game, it's been impressive for Trae Young. 16 assists to just 2 turnovers. 5:45 in the fourth quarter. Tie game, Philadelphia has possession. Harris at the right wing, defended by Bogdanovich. Going down is Curry. And that will be a whistle and a fall picked up on Huerter. As Huerter gets the call around the perimeter as he got tangled up with Curry, and the fall assessed to Huerter. The clock will stop with 5:38. Philadelphia will get the inbounds. Elijah, welcome to the stream here. If you guys are just joining us, Philadelphia was up by 18 at one point in the first half, and now the game's tied. Jumper to left elbow, no good. Missed shot by Tobias Harris. Hawks come up with a defensive rebound. Top of the key 3, no good. Missed by Trae Young, rattled out. Offensive rebound picked up by Capella. Over into the hands of Huerter. Back over to Trae. Trae dribbles, floats it up over the top. The crowd explodes. Off the roll down. Trae Young, assist number 17 of the game. And that is good for the two-handed alley-oop jam by Clint Capella. As the crowd explodes here out in the ATL with 5:15 left to go in the fourth. Everybody rises up as the Hawks on top. What a game. Atlanta ain't gonna go down without a fight. Timeout taken by Doc Rivers on the court for the Sixers as the Hawks lead it. What a game. Trae Young, beautiful dime of a pass over the top off the roll down, and Capella does the rest, throwing down the alley-oop jam. Let's go. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Oh man, it is lit tonight out in State Farm Arena. Ethan on the stream, what's good there, brother? Up by 18 points for Philadelphia. And now it's blown wide open and the Hawks lead it. We've had games throughout this playoffs just like this, with teams up by double-digit score totals and blowing it wide open. The Dallas Mavericks were up by 19 points against the Clippers in game number 3 of their series, and the Clippers came back and won that game, I believe, by 10. In game 6, single game elimination for the Denver Nuggets. They were up. Single game elimination for the Portland Trail Blazers, though. And the Denver Nuggets were trailing by 14 in game 6 against Portland. Denver came back and Denver won. So we have seen double-digit comebacks quite a bit throughout the playoffs so far. And this is another one that the Hawks are looking to see if they can put on the board and complete it, just like the Clippers did to the Mavs in game 3 and just like the Nuggets did to the Blazers in game 6. The Doms in the stream, welcome in, taking the Sixers. Hit me up in the chat who you guys got here in this one, Philadelphia or Atlanta. We got on the clock 5:15 remaining. Actual time in Atlanta is at 9:54 at night, Eastern time. Yeah, Atlanta's on the same time as New York and Boston on the East Coast time. Washington, D.C. as well. East Coast time in the U.S. We take a look at the top scores tonight. Bogdanovich leads the way for Atlanta. 22 points for him. 19 points and 17 assists by Trae Young to just 2 turnovers. The key in this game, Atlanta with just 3 turnovers as a team. Philadelphia's turned it over 10 times. Entire starting 5 in double figures for the Hawks. 12 points by Clint Capella with 12 rebounds. 11 points with 10 rebounds by John Collins. And then 10 points by Kevin Huerter. Close game indeed. Welcome in Seahawks for Life back on. Eugene, welcome back on the stream. Jordan, welcome on here. Carolyn taking the Hawks, welcome in. We got over 1.1K out on the stream. Let's go, everybody. Top scores tonight for the Sixers. 20 points by Tobias Harris, hitting his series average. Joel Embiid with 16 rebounds, 13 points. And then 17 points by Seth Curry, having some big-time threes in this game, making 3 threes, 7 for 9, looking efficient from the floor, hitting some really tough shots tonight for Curry. Ben Simmons with a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds. 5:15 left to go in the fourth as the whole crowd explodes with Clint Capella's alley-oop jam, which sent Philadelphia to call a timeout. What a stream indeed. We're going to get back to action. The Sixers will have the basketball. As Philadelphia will take it past half court, it is Simmons, Thibault, Embiid, Curry, and Korkmaz. The 5 in the court for Philadelphia. Backing his way inside. Embiid lost control of the basketball and he turned it over at the baseline. That is turnover number 11 for Philadelphia tonight. Atlanta will have the ball back with 5:04 left to play. Hawks have the basketball, 5 minutes even remaining. Atlanta by 2. Young at the edge of the State Farm Arena logo at the left wing. Dribbles top of the key, drives. Inside down the lane with the right hand, missed the layup, no good. Embiid comes up with his 17th rebound of the game. 4:45 left to go. Curry has the ball past half court at the right wing. Curry, defended by Bogdanovich, gets past him, shot fake at the right elbow, moves it outside to Simmons. Back out right corner, launches a deep jumper, no good by Curry. Missed it at the right baseline. Defensive rebound picked up for the Hawks. 4.5 minutes left to go. Atlanta by 2. They got possession. Off a double team, Trae swings it left wing. Bogdanovich moves it outside to Trae. Edge of the Hawks logo. Bounce pass to Bogdanovich. Inside the key. Passes left corner. Collins. Defended 1-on-1 by Curry. Dribbles up. Takes the deep jumper left baseline. Missed it. Tipped around. And it will be a whistle and a fall. It's picked up on Collins here. It's going to be on the Hawks over the back. And this will be Philadelphia ball with 4:11 left to go. Kirby on the stream. William, welcome in. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part of the channel. As we got Kirby from the Philippines. Adrian taking the Sixers. Welcome on board. What a game, everybody. 4:11 left to go. And on that fall, Philadelphia was in the bonus too, so this will send Simmons to the line. First free throw, that is way off the mark. Too strong off the back rim as the crowd explodes here in the ATL after the missed free throw by Simmons. Win-Win Realtors, thanks so much for being a part of the stream. Ben Simmons shooting a second free throw. We got 4:11 left to go in the fourth quarters. We welcome in Shane Sapphire out here. Let me know out in the chat who you got. Sixers or Hawks, type it in the chat. Let's go, everybody. What a game. Second free throw, good by Simmons. 1 point game. Atlanta will get the inbounds. Hawks up by 1. Young takes it past half court. It's Young, Huerter, Collins, Capella, and Bogdanovich. 5 in the court currently for the Hawks. Young has it at the top of the key. He's defended by Thibault. Forces up a shot, rattled out on a circus shot as the shot clock was winding down. 3:50 left to go. Simmons hands it off to Curry, back outside to Embiid. Embiid at the right elbow as he looks to pass it back. He does. Into the hands to Korkmaz to the right wing. Korkmaz gives it over to Embiid off a double team. No good. Tough defense by Atlanta. Embiid gets offensive rebound, stripped to the basketball. Huerter comes up with a steal off of Embiid. Huerter takes it up far side of the court. Moves it outside. Bogdanovich launches the 3. No good off the back rim. Tipped up. Embiid with a defensive rebound. And Clint Capella, what are you doing? He just rips down Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. 3:23 left to go remaining in the fourth quarter. This is intense. Personal foul picked up by Clint Capella as Joel Embiid snagged the rebounds. This is getting physical. This is getting physical lately. There was some pushing and shoving and a call that was not called on Embiid, but was called on Capella. The refs clearly missed Embiid pushing off to get position for that rebound before. And then Capella ripped down Embiid down to the ground. Embiid shooting 2 at the line as Philly's in the bonus. First shot is good. We're even at 94. Time check we got with 3:23 remaining in the fourth quarter. And a timeout will be taken here on the court by Nate McMillan for the Hawks. So it's going to split the free throws in half as Embiid will go back to the line and shoot 2 coming up. 2 timeouts remaining for Philadelphia. 2 timeouts remaining for Atlanta. And with 3:23 left to go, John Collins immediately, as the timeout's taken, goes over to the official and to discuss what happened there, because John Collins was clearly pushed from behind by Embiid, and the refs did not see it. Missed call by the referees, and then Embiid comes up, gets position for the rebound because he pushed Collins from behind. Collins out of the play. Embiid snags the rebound, and then Clint Capella ripped down Embiid as Embiid fell down to the ground, and then Embiid has gone to the free throw line. We got a game indeed. Just to update you guys, Philadelphia was leading in the second quarter by 18 points. And the Hawks just could not find an offensive rhythm whatsoever in the first half. And now they've climbed right back into the game. And it's all even. Yeah, it's been a terrific game tonight, guys. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. You guys the legends in the channel. It's going to be one more free throw coming up at the line by Joel Embiid. Embiid tonight's got 14 points and 19 rebounds. Top scores Tobias Harris with 20 points for Philadelphia. Top scorer for Atlanta's 22 points by Bogdanovic and 19 points and 17 assists by Trae Young. Even though his shot hasn't been working, he's missed 18 shots tonight by Trae Young, 7 for 25. He has just spread out the ball around the court, getting everybody involved. Second free throw is good. That goes down by Embiid. Sixers by 1. Bogdanovic, Young, Herter, Collins, and Capella. 5 in the court currently for Atlanta. They've received the pass in the key for Collins. Moves it outside to Young. Young dribbles at the free throw circle. Dumps it out right baseline to Collins. Dribbles right baseline underneath. Puts it up no good. Tough take is Embiid with a tough defense. And Embiid comes down with a rebound number 20. 3 minutes left to go in the fourth. Sixers have the ball. Simmons hands it off to Harris at the top of the key. Harris has a 10 on the shot clock. Moves it outside to Embiid. Shot fake. Dribbles down the lane. Shovel pass underneath to Simmons. Flings it outside to the top. Korkmaz launches a 3 and splash. He drills it as that goes down by Korkmaz for the triple. Sixers by 4 with 2:35 to go. 98-94. Hawks have the possession. Right wing perimeter Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic defended 1-on-1 by Curry. Turns the corner. Dribbles to the free throw circle. 15-footer. No good. Missed off the mark. Tipped up Collins. Offensive rebound off a double team. Moves it outside into the hands of Young. Young. Dribble drive inside. Swings it out left corner. Catch and fire Collins. Bang! Bang! Delivers. Oh, what a dime by Trae Young. Assist number 18 tonight. Finding Collins from the left corner. And Collins in double figures here with 14 points with his double-double and 11 rebounds. It's a 1-point game. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Outside, Embiid launches a 3 straight away. Poor decision, too strong, went off the back rim. Defensive rebound picked up by the Hawks. Minute 48 left to go. Left corner, open 3, had a tremendous look and couldn't put it home for Bogdanovic, too strong. Defensive rebound picked up by the Sixers. They're going to slow it down. Philadelphia has the ball. Minute 35 left to go. Simmons at the left wing. Gives it outside. Korkmaz passes inside to Embiid. Embiid defended 1-on-1. Jumper over Capella. It got blocked. Clint Capella with a block, and here goes Atlanta. Minute 20 left to go. Young has it at the top. Defended by Simmons. Dribbles. Teardrop over the top. Gets it. Ice Trae for 2. And the Hawks lead it by 1. Minute 15 left to go. 99-98. ATL on top. Sixers have the ball with Simmons. Gives it into the hands to Harris. Minute 6 left to go. Harris attacks the lane. Passes outside right corner. Beat out to Curry. Out left wing. Shot fake. Korkmaz fadeaway, looking for the call. No call. Refs say play on. And Atlanta comes out with a defensive rebound. Here goes the Hawks. Trey splits the double team. Missed the layup off the glass. Heavy contact as we have whistles blown. And the clock will stop with 49.6 seconds as Trae Young goes head first, crashing to the bottom part of the padding of the hoop. And this should be 2 coming up at the line at least. Prayers sent out to Trae Young, giving it his all, with his heart on the court right now, giving it 100%. And that is good to see. Trae Young is able to get helped out to his feet. And this should be 2 coming up at the free throw line. The personal foul, I believe, was picked up by Embiid. Trae Young will shoot 2 free throws coming up with 50 seconds left to go. Good to see that Trae Young's okay. He went crashing hard to the padding that holds the hoop. Right below the hoop. Wow, what a game, everybody. We got 1.4K in the stream. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We want OT, Ethan puts out. Let me know out in the chat what you're going for, overtime or no overtime. Type in the chat what you want, OT or no OT. Type it in. First shot at the free throw line. It is good by Trae Young as he puts Atlanta, the first one to triple digits, 100-98. Second free throw coming up here at the line by Trae Young. And he drills it. And the Hawks in the spot they want to be, up by 3 with 49.6 seconds left to go against the Sixers team that's usually dominant inside the interior. Doesn't shoot a ton of threes, though, per game. And a timeout taken on the floor by Doc Rivers as Philadelphia's got 1 timeout left. What a game. After being down by 18, the Atlanta Hawks up by 3 points with 49.6 seconds left. Impressive. If Atlanta wins this game, they are guaranteed to play on Friday for game number 6. We might see some overtime. Only time will tell if we get there. But right now, the Hawks got a great chance, probability-wise, to pull out this one. 101-98 with 49.6 seconds left to go. And the Hawks outgaining the Sixers in the second half, 52-36, in favor of the Hawks in the second half. We're going to get back to action here. 1.5K in the stream. Let's go. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball games. Glad to have you guys be a part of the stream. I'll be back tomorrow night covering the Nets against the Bucks. Philadelphia gets the inbound. Curry gives over to Embiid. Embiid attacks the lane. Pro hop inside off a double team, and he puts it up as that will be contact in the fall. It's going to send Embiid to the line shooting 2. Looked like the personal foul was picked up by Capella. Clock will stop with 40 seconds. 40 seconds left to go. Capella and Collins off the double team inside defending Embiid. The personal foul was picked up by Capella, and that's his 3rd personal foul. Foul trouble numbers look like this. 4 fouls by Kevin Huerter, and then 3 personal fouls each by Trae Young, Clint Capella, and John Collins for the Hawks. Personal foul trouble currently tonight for the Sixers. 3 fouls each picked up by Embiid, Simmons, and Dwight Howard. First shot good at the line by Joel Embiid. 40 seconds left to go. Second free throw coming up in just a moment by Embiid. What a phenomenal game tonight, everybody. Everybody here in State Farm Arena just rising up here for the ATL. Everybody on their feet. Out in the ATL right now as this arena is booming. The crowd on their feet. Kevin Huerter will check out of the game for the Hawks in the final 40 seconds. Just this one game tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night covering the Nets against the Bucks. Gallinari checks into the game for Huerter. Mike with a dono. Let's get that dono hype on the chat from my man Mike. You the legend, brother. Second free throw is good by Embiid. Puts it to a 1-point game. And Atlanta will burn a timeout. The Hawks got one timeout left. The Sixers got one timeout left with 40 seconds left to go. Legendary stream here. You guys, the real legends here on the channel. If you're new, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe before I sign off tonight. I got you there, RJR football fan. We'll do an even more slower mode. I'll get you there. We got a ton of people pouring in. We'll go for a 10-second slow mode here. Let's get that slow mode hype out in the chat. This game is still going. Hawks by 1 with 40 seconds left to go. Atlanta will get the inbound coming up with both Atlanta and Philadelphia with one timeout each. Incredible game. Quick roll down here for the top scores for Atlanta. Leading the way, 2 players with over 20 points. Trae Young leads the way, 23 points, 18 assists tonight. 22 points by Bogdanovic. He has made 4 3-point shots. 14 points, 12 rebounds by John Collins. 12 points and 13 rebounds by Clint Capella. And 10 points by Kevin Huerter. The Hawks were down by 18 points at one point in the second quarter. They've come back and they're up by 1. Top scores tonight for the Sixers. Tobias Harris leads the way with 20 points. 17 points and 21 rebounds by Joel Embiid. 17 points by Seth Curry, making 3 threes, 7 for 10 from the floor. And then 11 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists by Ben Simmons. 10 points by Korkmaz. Here we go. Atlanta will get the inbounds. Coming up here in just a moment. Sixers are in the bonus. Atlanta's not right now. 35 seconds left to go. The Hawks get the inbound in their backcourt. Young will take it past the half-court logo. It's Young, Huerter, Collins. Bogdanovic is out there, and also Capella underneath. Young off a double team, slides it outside to the left corner, ball into the hands of Collins as he dribbles into the key, passes, and that will go out of bounds. Off the fingertips, too much mustard underneath the hoop on that pass by John Collins, looking underneath the hoop for Capella, and off the fingertips of Capella as the Hawks turn it over. That is a rare Atlanta turnover tonight. 16 seconds left to go. The Sixers will have the ball back coming up as the clock will stop and Philadelphia takes their final timeout. Philadelphia is going to have a chance to win the game here. The Sixers will have the possession coming up after the timeout with 16 seconds left. Atlanta had the opportunity, shovel pass from John Collins inside the key over underneath the hoop to Clint Capella and off the fingertips of Capella, and it went to the baseline out of bounds. A crusher for Atlanta because they were doing such a great job tonight not turning over the basketball. That was only the 4th turnover of the game for Atlanta to that point. Philadelphia has turned it over 12 times. What a crusher for the Hawks. So Philadelphia will get the inbound. We're going to go get back to action in just a moment. Before we do so, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We're about 30 seconds behind, so no spoilers. If you guys are new to the stream, we'll get here when we can. Headphone watch as well. Make sure to turn down your headphones for a potential buzzer beater. We might cover one. Here we go. Philadelphia will get the inbound in their front court. 16.6 seconds left to go. Harris will be the inbound passer. Gives over to Curry. It's Harris, Curry, Simmons, and Embiid and Korkmaz. 5 in the court. Harris dumps it off the roll down. Embiid missed the layup. No good. Tipped up. Tapped out of bounds by Ben Simmons. And it will be Atlanta basketball as Simmons tried to save it underneath the hoop of the baseline. Couldn't off the fingertips as he missed control of the offensive rebounds, and that will be a Philadelphia missed possession. The Hawks will have it back with 7.8 seconds left to go. Back-to-back crushing turnovers. And now it will give Atlanta the opportunity here as Philadelphia is going to have to foul. What a game. 7.8 seconds left to go. 1 second here. The referees are going to double check at the monitors and see to confirm if that was out. Last touch by Simmons. Yes, that looked clearly out of bounds by Simmons. Even Embiid was in there underneath. That looked clearly out on the replay by Simmons. It's going to be 7.8 seconds left to go. This call on the court should hold up. The refs are taking a look at the monitors right now, but it clearly looks like it's out of bounds to the baseline. Last touch by Ben Simmons. And Embiid straight down the lane, just too high off the backboard. That's a missed opportunity by Embiid, as he missed the layup for the big fella. It's been that type of game today that there's been some uncharacteristic possessions today in this game. The refs will put back a little bit more time. They put back around 0.4 of a second, so it's now 8.2 seconds remaining. Atlanta will get the inbound coming up as the crowd is rocking at the ATL, as they are 8.2 seconds away from putting this game even at 2 apiece in the series. Most exciting game I ever covered, that would probably have to be UCLA against Gonzaga for the Final Four for the March Madness tournament, when Jalen Suggs hit the game-winning buzzer beater. Most exciting NBA game I've ever covered, that was last year in the bubble. When the Mavs were down by 21, they came back against the Clippers and Luka hit the game winner. That was an unbelievable game. This one is pretty close, though. I would say the most exciting games for me will be buzzer beaters, because I've covered, I believe, 3 or 4 buzzer beaters before, and that's where I go off. We're going to go timeout taken on the floor as the clock will stop. The Hawks burn their final timeout. Both of the teams are out of timeouts. Atlanta will get the inbound coming up by 101 to 100. Feel free to join me back tomorrow. I'll be covering the Nets against the Bucks. You guys are welcome to join in on that stream as well. If you're new in the stream, before I sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I appreciate everybody for being a part here in the chat. What a game. .2 seconds left to go, and Atlanta will get the inbound coming up. Incredible game. They'll have the ball in their front court. Gallinari, Herter, Collins, Trae Young, and Bogdanovich. They inbounded Trae all the way in the backcourt, and it'll be Thibault chasing Trae as the clock will go down to 6.6 seconds, and Trae Young gets fouled by Thibault. Trae Young will... That was a foul to give for Philadelphia. So 6.6 seconds left to go. That helps out the Hawks. That was a foul to give. So Philadelphia will have to once again commit another personal foul, I believe, here coming up. Okay, it's going to be next time in the bonus. Yeah, sure, Jason. After this one, we can do that, man. Actually, they're going to say it's going to be gived right now. Okay, so they are in the bonus right now. So Trae Young going to the line, shooting 2. First one is good. So he is in the bonus right now. First one is up and through for Trae Young. Second free throw coming up in line by Trae Young. Hawks up by 2, 102-100 with 6.6 seconds left to go. And second free throw by Trae. He drills it right down the middle. And the Sixers will have to get a 3-point shot to send it into overtime. 4 seconds left to go. Philadelphia, top of the key. Too much time. Milton moves out to Curry. Takes the 3. It's up. No good. It's off the back rim. And that is the ball game. The crowd explodes here in the ATL. Down by 18. And the Atlanta Hawks come out and they get the W tonight to even up the series at 2 apiece. What a comeback tonight here for Atlanta. Incredible game. This game has gone final, everybody. Trae Young, 0 points in the first quarter. Comes out and explodes tonight in an odd type of game. Trae Young misses 18 shots, but scores 25 points and has 18 assists total. And down by 18 points themselves, for the Atlanta Hawks. They come back with number 18 for Philadelphia, Shake Milton, dribbling too much time on the clock, gave it late to Seth Curry. Curry had to release a prayer at the top of the key, and then missed back rim as this game has gone final. And this series is tied 103 to 100. Atlanta grabs the W. Unbelievable game. And the Hawks are right in it. And that means Atlanta will play on Friday. Wow. Unbelievable game here, everybody. Incredible. Before you sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, or ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified. Future live streams that I do cover. I plan on being back tomorrow. Bucks against Nets. Game number 5 between that series. Oh, man. We have a series that is wide open now between the Hawks and the Sixers as Atlanta did it tonight. Trailing by 18 points, they come back and they win. Incredible game. Yeah, feel free to join on the raid with Off the Wall Hockey. If you're a mod out on the stream, feel free to post a link to Off the Wall Hockey's link over here in the chat so we can start to get that raid going, everyone. And thank you all so much for being a part here on the stream. I'm just going to do a rundown here, top scores before I do sign off, close out to the members and mods in a little bit. Trae Young led the way tonight, 25 points, 18 assists. 22 points by Bogdanovic, as he made 4 3-point shots himself. 14 points by John Collins with 12 rebounds. 12 points, 13 rebounds by Clint Capella. And then 10 points by Kevin Huerter. Entire starting 5 in double figures for the Hawks. For the Sixers, top scorer leading the way, that was Tobias Harris with 20 points. He was stuck on 20 for a long time. And then 17 points by Joel Embiid. Finished with 21 rebounds. Embiid missed 16 shots. He only made 4 shots from the floor. 4 for 20 today. And then 17 points by Curry, 11 points by Simmons with 12 rebounds, 10 points by Korkmaz. So really appreciate all for being a part here on the stream today. And you guys were awesome today in this one. Feel free to go off the Wall Hockey's channel as Vegas posted out that link over here. Thanks so much, brother. Check out that link if you guys would like. That's my best friend Johnny's covering NHL hockey currently right now. Tell him that Behind the Arc Basketball sent you, as we'll go over there and watch some of his stream for a little bit and just tell him in the chat that Behind the Arc Basketball sent you. So before I do wrap up, we're going to close out to the channel members. We got now, I believe, 31 channel members. Thanks so much all for all the members here on the stream. Every single member gets a shout out, as I do it for every single one of my live streams. Also, channel members get special live streams of non-basketball related sports at least once per month. It could be to like a Major League Baseball game, or maybe like a NFL game or a NASCAR race for a couple of those special live streams. But here we have for channel members, we got Jack, Jason, Warren, Raven, the Sports Expert, Aaron, Superman, Man and Hayes, Dennis, Russell, Mark, Old Ed Deuce, D-Block, Cindy, Rajeep, RJR Football Fan, RJR Football Fan 2.0, CW2K, BP Greg, Magic, Bino, Caden, TGU, James, Oreo Pudding, Adam, Milo, From the Streets to Islam, Kelly, Mike, and also we got, for the first timer today, we got Rashad as well. First timer here to be a part of the membership. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part of the stream. We're going to sign off here. Atlanta Hawks, what a comeback. Down by 18 points, and they won it. Got the W, 103 to 100 over the Philadelphia 76ers. This series is even up at 2. I plan on being back tomorrow night. It's going to be the Nets against the Bucks, game number 5. You guys are welcome to join in on that stream as well tomorrow night. Thanks so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night.